What's up, y'all? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, anime and manga podcast where we talk about anime and manga. This is just going to be a little introduction video. We're just going to introduce ourselves and we're going to give our top 10 anime list so that y'all can listen in and see if you're rocking with us and our lists and our opinions. It's probably going to get crazy. I'm not going to lie. But starting off, I'm
A little
Jonathan.
toxic.
Yeah, a little toxic, a little toxic. I'm Jonathan. I started watching anime like years ago, bro. Like I think I was still single digits when I started watching anime. It was coming on TV, Toonami on Cartoon Network. So I'm not even sure what my first one was because it was on TV. So they were
Mhm.
all coming on at like the same time. It was like new episodes of Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and One Piece. The basics. But then there's stuff like I don't know if you ever heard. I'm about to spit some Hikaru no Go. Uh,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
yeah, March Awakens Romance. There was what else was it? Zatch Bell. Zatch Bell was kind of heat. I don't know if you know Zatch Bell.
Was that a shonen?
It was a
Uh,
shonen, yeah.
was everything on Tsunami a shonen?
I think everything. I think so because it was only just like
Okay.
shonen and like sports anime. Because I think my first sports anime was like I Shield 21. It was like a football anime, and it was kind of heat. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of heat.
And by football, you mean soccer or
No, I mean football, like American
them
football.
niggas was bro,
It
what? All
was heat, bro.
right,
It was kind of heat.
all right, okay.
And then there was like Prince of Tennis, but I wasn't really rocking with Prince of Tennis. I know it got a remake though. I think Prince of Tennis got a remake.
Fuck.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. You want to go ahead?
Shit. Pretty much the same thing. Single digits when I started watching anime. I think the first one that I saw was Inuyasha, but I got like glimpses and pieces of it, so I don't remember like anything from it.
Yeah,
Like I just remember waking up at like 10 o'clock on the couch, seeing like a cat dude in red clothes, and then going back to sleep.
see right,
But that's pretty much it.
see right there. You already trigger some people, bro.
I don't.
He's a
I don't.
dog, bro. He's a dog demon.
He's a dog.
He's half a dog demon. Yeah, I watched
I'm not gonna watch.
Inuyasha. I rocked with Inuyasha heavy. I've watched it like multiple times already, bro.
Damn, I'm gonna go watch that shit.
Yeah, I rock with it heavy. Uh,
You want to get into this list? Top
yeah,
10?
let's go ahead and do it.
See, I
So
just
I think we should start from the bottom. So we should start from, or if you have any honorable mentions, we should start with some honorable mentions, and then like I think we go back and forth. So you give your 10, and then
mhm.
depending on what it is, we could talk about it or
You want me to
whatever.
give them all at the same time,
No, no,
or
no.
just top?
You give yours, like your 10, and then I'll do my 10, and we'll go like back and forth. You feel me?
Okay, okay. So I just thought about one that I completely forgot about.
All right.
So
Is that
I'm
your?
gonna just say what I got, and I'm gonna put it as an honorable mention because this one will be higher up on my list.
Yeah.
The Spy Family. They did that show perfectly.
Yeah, they
I probably have that
did,
at like
bro.
I probably have that at like 7 or 6.
Yeah, it's on my list too,
And
honestly.
yeah, yeah, I forgot about that one. Anyway, number 10, Dragon Ball.
You got Dragon Ball at number 10. All right, so is this like
Yeah,
the series as a whole? Like we have
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, and then GT and Super, and
The series as a whole. Yeah, I'm not splitting them up.
yeah, I didn't either. Okay,
Yeah,
so you got that at 10.
really Dragon Ball because it was one of those animes that got me into anime,
Yeah,
but it's not the like the main genre of anime I liked. And the only thing I don't really like about Dragon Ball is the power scaling and how they fucked up Gohan. And yeah, so it's a lot of animes are like that, like Naruto, Dragon Ball. There's only like a couple people who are the strongest, and nobody else can do anything. I do like how in the Tournament of Power though they brought back different ways to fight,
yeah,
but at the end it still ended up being who was stronger than who.
yeah.
That's why I said my number 10.
I didn't rock with Super a lot, and especially like the Tournament of Power, I didn't rock with the Tournament of Power. To me, it was
Hmm.
just kind of like kind of I it kind of dragged on for me. Um, but I do agree with your Gohan points. I got Dragon Ball Z on my list too, but it's higher, and
Okay,
so
okay.
I'm gonna talk about why I think it's higher when I get there on my list. But like I will say, I did watch. I don't know if you've seen it. The newest Dragon Ball Super movie, Superhero. It's
No,
called
I
like
haven't seen that one.
yeah. I watched it like a few weeks ago, and it was heat, bro. It was
Bro, I
so
mean,
heat.
their animation and their fighting styles and everything is always amazing. But
Yeah, but I think I especially liked it because like Goku and Vegeta were in it, but they were not in it. Like
so who was fighting? Was
it
it?
was all Piccolo and Gohan, bro.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, it
I mean,
was lit, bro. It was hype.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
And
'Cause
actually,
I'm tired
right,
of seeing them.
facts, facts. Right now in the manga, because I read the manga too, Dragon Ball Super manga, they're like
Hmm.
adapting the movie into the manga. So basically, it's
Okay.
about to be canon.
I think I remember seeing Gohan with like a new form.
Yeah, it was in that movie.
Was it white hair?
hmm It's called
Cool.
Beast. It's called Beast Gohan,
Beast. So when he start training again?
and Piccolo has a new
It's,
form too.
he's not fodder anymore.
He's not fodder anymore, bro. Like
Okay.
he's not.
Finally. Shit.
And I think
Okay.
Gohan might be the right now, like with that form. I think he might be the strongest, bro.
See, that's another thing I don't like Dragon Ball. Like these people should not become strong just out of nowhere. People just become strong out of nowhere. Like Granola, I mean, he obviously did the wish
Well,
and
yeah,
all
he
that
made
type
the
shit,
wish. Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're literally making unrealistic plots
But
to give them
Gohan,
somebody to fight.
with Gohan, I don't think it's unrealistic though because he's always been that
Yeah, genius and
that yeah.
everything.
But even like from the Saiyan saga when he was a kid, when he got mad and he like unleashed his power and he hit Raditz and he was the only nigga. He was the only kid. Gohan was the only nigga that
He
was
could
boxing with
scrap with
Raditz.
any. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, bro, that's crazy. And
Kid Gohan is a monster, bro.
he didn't even have any fighting skills then.
Bro,
Like Gohan has always been him. That's why I was so upset, when
I still got this one scene in my head when he was like when Gohan came back against like Frieza's army. He tried to go Super Saiyan and just fainted. That shit's sad. I mean, yeah, obviously it's changed now, but nah, I still got that in my head.
yeah, yeah. He got hold. He got hold for sure. yeah,
Yeah, but I'm a rewatch. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
It may be higher up on my list. All right, what's your number two?
Okay, so my number 10. I'm gonna get my honorable mentions first
All
because
right, all right.
I have like three of them. I'm gonna say why they're honorable mentions and not why they didn't make the list. So my first honorable mention, I got Fire Force. Have you seen it?
Mhm. No.
Fire Force is lit, bro. Like like no pun intended. It's fire, bro. It is absolutely like that
Uh-huh.
first season goes hard, bro. The only reason it didn't hit my top 10 is because the second season was a little mid. I'm not gonna lie. So like that's why if I'm rating like the anime, I can't just pick like, this season was best, so I'm gonna put
Did
like
you
the
read the
best season.
manga first or the anime?
No, I didn't read the manga because it's one of those anime that's just like this is better watching it
Yeah,
because they
kind of
put
like Demon Slayer.
yeah because they put so much into like not even the visual but just like the sound effects in
Hmm.
it are like so satisfying, like top tier, bro. So I feel like reading it, I mean, it's still a good story, but like I feel like I get more out of watching it.
Yeah,
So that's why
understood that.
I'm just gonna stick with watching it. But yeah, it didn't hit my top 10 just because that second season was a little bit, I mean, it was still good, it wasn't as heat as the first season.
Okay,
uh
okay.
and then so okay, my second one honorable mention is this one I kind of struggle with. So it's an isekai, and it's my favorite kind of isekai. It's a slice of life isekai,
Ooh, which
uh,
one?
and it's called I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level.
Is that with the witch?
Yes,
Ah, okay, okay. You like the OP type isekais. I watched like the first season of it, like
yeah,
well, a couple episodes of the first season, and that was pretty much it.
yeah. Like I like it just because it's chill. Like yeah, she's like I hate OP isekais when the story is you're fighting something. You know what I mean? Because it's
Oh,
like
you will have you seen it's called like Cooking in Another World. It's a new isekai. It's kind of the similar process as that.
I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard of it. I haven't
You
watched it
you
yet.
probably fuck with that one.
I probably would because
Yeah.
that's the like the isekais that I like is just like yeah I got sent to another world but I'm just like it's just chilling. It's just living that
Yeah,
world.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So that's
Hmm.
why I think I like I've been killing slimes is because like yeah she's OP as hell but like the plot isn't about her fighting to
She's
like
just a bum who wants to sleep all day
yeah
and do her
she's just
job.
chilling,
Yeah,
bro. She's just chilling and then she gets this little found family and it's nice. It's
Hmm.
relaxing. You know what I mean? It's just them and their shenanigans, and it's just fun to watch.
Just yeah. That's
But
why my number one is what it is.
oh,
Continue,
okay,
continue.
okay, okay. We'll get there. Oh shit. Okay, I'm curious now. I'm curious now. But yeah, it didn't hit my top 10 just because like just the other stuff on my top 10 I feel like was more like this was a cool little show that I would watch like on Saturdays, Saturday
Yeah, just
morning, just chilling, eat some breakfast and watch it. But it didn't hit
mhm.
top 10, feeling for me for real. And my last one, I know you're familiar with, it's also an isekai. It's Mushoku Tensei.
I see. I
And
have that one up higher on my list, but
yeah,
continue.
like it's heat, bro. And I haven't finished it yet. I haven't finished the first season yet. I'm almost finished with it. Like I'm a few episodes off of it, I think. But I haven't watched it in a minute. It's been a minute, so maybe that's why it's not in my top 10. Because I remember when I
It's
watched it, I binged it, bro. I was
bro,
really.
it's so unique to
It
the
is.
like the type of isekai. It's like an actual you can feel the adventure
Yes.
when you're watching the show. Like it's an actual adventure and the struggle and everything.
Yeah. And
Like
honestly, it might have been my 10 if my 10 wasn't what it was.
mhm.
Which I'm about to get into right now. So my number 10 is that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Okay.
And so it kind of beat out Mushoku Tensei for me, just because, like you said, Mushoku Tensei is like very unique, and it feels like Mushoku Tensei feels, or yeah, Mushoku Tensei feels like I'm a reader, right? So like Mushoku Tensei feels like if this was a book, if this was like a novel, and I'm pretty sure it's based off a light novel or something like
It's
that.
a
Probably,
it's based off a light novel, yeah.
yeah. I was like, I would read it, bro. I would read it and be like, this is
Because it like
top tier writing. Like,
it is, and it's just whole. I haven't read the light novel.
yeah,
I want to. I want to. But it goes throughout his whole life. It's finished and it goes throughout his whole life and what he actually does. And he's just he's not even really trying to become strong or anything like that. He's
yeah,
just living his life, trying to make a better life than when he was a bum back in the day or
yeah,
getting bullied.
yeah. So I mean, by the time I finish it, it's probably going to be way up higher on my top 10, like Mushoku
Hmm.
Tensei is. But
Understood.
the reason I got Slime Reincarnate as my number 10 is just because like I rock with it heavy. I got into it when I first, because like my isekai trip, I'm isekai trash, bro. I love isekai. So like,
And
but it didn't start
they keep yeah.
like it started pretty recently though. So I mean, I've seen a lot, I think, so far, but there's a lot of them that are just kind of generic and kind of the same.
Hmm.
Slime Reincarnate for me was just like it was interesting because of how I think how it started off, and the growth and progression feels better than just like, yeah, I got reincarnated into this world and now I'm just a god. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like bro literally started off as a slime that couldn't even like see, or you know what I
It's
mean?
kind of like yeah, he's kind of like Mashuko Tensei. He
Yeah,
started off as a and he worked his way up to the top. But
yeah, and I think it has like such lovable characters. Like I love all of the characters, bro. Like every single one of them in that show. But
mhm.
Rimuru, like as a MC, he's a great
I got more
MC.
to say about I got more to say about just like slime and another type of anime
Yeah,
similar to that. There are isekais, but I'll wait till we get to that point.
yeah, but what else can I say? But I think that's pretty much it. Like one thing I really love about Slime Reincarnate is that like when he gives the monsters like their names and then they
Oh, and
like
they power up.
evolve. I love
Yep.
that, bro.
Uh,
I'm a sucker for that.
Bro, I don't know. I didn't expect him to be stronger than the demon at first.
I didn't
I
either.
forgot his name. Yeah, but it took half of his power, so he must have been. I don't know if that's a good power scale, but he must have been stronger if he could have named him and he got a power up from it.
Yeah.
But Rimmer was crazy. And then when he,
Rimuru
oh, that
is.
cold moment, bro, when he just said "fuck it all," he just took it got up, it flew up in the sky, killed everybody. He killed
Yes,
everybody.
bro.
Cold, man.
Yes, bro.
No fucks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's cold, bro.
Rimmer was a god. Yeah.
Yeah. By the
All right.
way, I just want to say there's probably going to be spoilers. So
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah,
we
yeah,
say
yeah.
an anime that like
I'll,
y'all are
I'll put
rock,
it in the title.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
And we'll probably maybe put in some like spoiler warnings, like tags in editing.
In the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but all right, go ahead.
Well, move on to number 9.
Yeah.
Who? This is only my number nine because of the way it ended. This is the anime that really got me into like reading in deep into anime and finding like how they're related to different deities and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Naruto. So first Naruto was just amazing. I love like every the power scaling, everything was amazing. The tuning exam, how Naruto was low key goaded as a kid, man. I
He
don't
was
know, but
goaded.
like
He was.
he beat a fucking
He
one
like
tails Gaara as a child.
he was an underdog,
He
bro, but
was
he was nice
he
with
was
it, bro.
amazing, bro. He could do summonings, he could do everything, but it felt uh, right. I'll say that. It didn't feel like everybody else was just useless. So that's why Naruto's at the bottom one because Shippuden War it was just Sasuke, Naruto. Everybody else was just piggybacking off them, and some people had their their showings, but they I only one thing I don't like how they did Rock Lee. They completely just made
Yeah,
him.
they did my boy dirty, bro.
They did him dirty. I don't know.
You know
He doesn't even
who
show up now in Boruto. You said what?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, bro. Naruto is also on my list. I have it higher, but
Mhm.
I mean, you basically just said everything that I was about to say that I
Okay,
wanted to
yeah.
say about it.
Eh,
Like the reason I have it so high is because that part one of Naruto is such like peak that
yeah.
Shippuden just makes it fall off. But I mean, you basically just said it. Like it was good and it felt balanced until you get to
Yes, and,
Shippuden, and then you have all of these side characters that were introduced in part one that just have no relevance anymore.
and don't do
Don't do anything,
shit.
bro. Barely had any development for real. Like this boy Gara has crazy development, bro. He probably has the most development out of any other side character. I'm not gonna lie,
Hmm.
but like,
But the hair.
okay, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about his let's not talk about his cut, bro. Let's not talk about his cut. In Shippuden, he was nice. He was nice in
He
Shippuden,
was, bro. And just like even as he's a fucking kid, and he's leading the whole goddamn country.
bro.
Yeah.
I saw this video that like I think it was either yesterday or the day before that. It was like talking about the it was like an edit. It was a Gara edit. It was like when Naruto first
Mhm.
got back to the Leaf Village after in Shippuden when he like first got back. He was talking to Shikamaru. Shikamaru was like, "Yeah, we're all Jonin now." And then Naruto was like, "Well, what about Gara?" And then he's Gara's the Kazekage, so it was like it went into a
Mhm.
Gara edit. But then I think I was reading the comments and I was really like, "That's kind of crazy." Like Gara and his siblings, bro, even when they were kids,
Yeah.
are top three in
Yep.
Sylvan Village
Yep. Yep.
because they don't have any
Yep.
niggas, bro. They don't have anybody else in
Yeah, the
the
same as his father, bro. They have nobody.
they don't
You're
have
right. It's just them.
anybody else in that
I didn't
village.
even think about that for real.
So of course Gara is the
Bro,
Kazekage. He's top one
the
in the
Leaf Village
village.
is stacked.
Yes, it is. It for real is stacked.
Imagine if they still had all the Uchiha. Nobody would nobody could fuck with them at all. Bro, you know how much the Uchiha would have helped during the war?
Oh my god, bro. If
Bro.
Duchi, first of all, if Duchio was still there, bro, they would be in charge. I'm not gonna
Yeah, that's
lie,
true. Yeah, they would have took over.
because that they would have won that coup, bro. If Itachi didn't,
Bro, how does Itachi kill
because he's the
see shit like
goat.
that, bro, shit like I mean, I guess he assassinated them, bro, but still a whole it's not like they had 10 people.
He assassinated the whole clan
I
because
know.
he's a goat, bro.
The Obito help. Obito was just OP as fuck.
Okay,
You
so
can't.
him and Itachi and Shusui were top two in the
I don't want
village,
to. I
bro.
don't want to talk about Shisui. I don't want to talk
They
about
were
Shisui,
top two in the entire village, bro. So when you tell me
bro.
Itachi could slaughter his whole clan solo, I believe you. When they were top two in the village,
You
yeah,
tell you telling me Shisui got his eye snatched? Somebody would have shot, bro. See that I want. That's what I'm talking about him.
yeah,
He's a disappointment. He's not bad, but
they
he's a
hold
disappointment.
him, they hold him, bro. There was no way,
They
bro.
hold him hard, bro. That's the same way they hold Madara. That's another reason Naruto's lower on my list because the way they hold people that doesn't make sense at all.
Honestly, bro, Kishimoto might be racist against Uchiha, bro, because he be
Bro, they just
holding
get
them.
hold. Bro, he made one kill his whole family. He made one get his eye snatched. He made one get folded by something nobody even knew existed.
Damn, He really did hold all the Uchihas.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he did. He really did.
That's crazy.
Well, Madara's it is kind of Madara's fault because Hashirama was trying to help that man to the most. Like, bro, just chill out, man. Just chill out. Let's just have a nice, happy family. He said, nah, fuck that. I want the smoke. And you see what happened to him. That's his fault, though.
He said, "I
That's
want
his
the
fucking fault.
ones. I want them right now, bro."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's facts. That's facts.
And Obito's just a
Obito, I think,
Obito.
is just nice for the sake of being nice. Like his whole character is kind of questionable. Like his like character
Mhm.
arc is kind of questionable when you get to like, bro, couldn't you have like done something else? You know what I
He
mean?
could have like when he saw Ren die right there, he could have
Right,
did so much more.
right. But
He's just a simp.
yeah, so it's kind of question like his whole character arc is kind of questionable. But he is undeniably cold though. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
he's so. But you need more than that in a character sometimes.
Mhm.
Uh, and honestly, bro, since we talking about Naruto, I'm gonna say some stuff right now. Some people might.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say something. By the time the series ended, right? By the time Naruto became Hokage, I did not care about him becoming Hokage anymore. Let
Why?
me tell you why.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Okay.
Naruto's whole thing about becoming Hokage is because as a child, how he was like mistreated and like basically treated as a monster and shunned and all of that. And when he was talking to Iruka, he would always say, "I want the reason he wanted to be Hokage is because the Hokage is the person in that village who has to be respected and who is looked up to." And for
Hmm.
like, I think that was like kind of unique in a shonen antagonist or shonen protagonist where it's like, I don't want to be the best just for the sake of it. Like I want to be the best,
Me, because I don't have friends.
because I don't have friends, bro, or because like, and it's crazy because he was treated that way as a child, and someone who's treated that way can be, they're the villain, bro. Naruto has a
Yeah,
villain backstory, but instead of being a
bro.
villain, he was like, I'm going to reach the top, so these people have to respect me. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And that was like, that's honestly kind of like inspiring or encouraging, even when you have that kind of like motivation in a character. But the reason I didn't care about him becoming Hokage is because he already reached that goal before
Before,
he became Hokage.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
In the
like
pain,
when he beat Pain.
after he beat Pain, and the
Hmm.
entire village was throwing him up in the air,
That made me mad.
chanting
That
his
made me.
name. It was
I just
bitter.
hate how easy they switched up.
It was
Like,
bittersweet, bro.
like they weren't just talking shit about this dude for his whole life.
Right. It was
Yeah,
bittersweet because I was like, at me watching that, I was like, "Yo, Naruto, you made it, bro! Like you made it."
yeah.
But
This
at the
is you.
same
This is
time, I
you.
was like, they ops for real, honestly. Like
Yeah,
they ops for real. But like,
they really are, bro.
like I mean, but he achieved his goal, so that's why I was kind of happy. But at the same time, like I was like you, I was kind of mad. I was like, I don't fuck with any of
Hmm.
these people, bro.
Yeah,
They
yeah. Fuck
they
with
they
villagers.
really just switched up. But
Except for Ramen guy. Ramen guy was always there.
oh my god, bro, the Ichiraku ramen shop guy,
Always there.
goat,
Always
bro,
there.
goat. So that's why by the time he actually became
And then the
Hokage, it kind of lost relevance for me. I'm not gonna lie.
and then the third Hokage just let Naruto live in this fucking
Oh
dump,
my gosh,
bro.
the third Hokage is a bum, bro.
And he knew his dad was. It's not like it was a random kid in the village. He knew who Naruto. He knew everything, and he still let him live like a goddamn orphan by himself. That doesn't make any sense, bro. You got this kid raising himself.
You know what's crazy though?
What?
Sasuke was also orphaned and had better living conditions than Naruto did.
Yeah. And Sasuke was the one who wanted to say fuck everything and leave. I don't know. So they
No, the
did
third
Naruto
Hokage,
so dirty.
what's his name? Hiruzen, the third Hokage, he a
He was
hoe,
in it.
bro.
Right.
He a hoe for real. If Minato and Kushina knew, bro, it's hands immediately.
Bro,
It's hands immediately.
and didn't he was in allow for the massacre of the Uchiha? Or am I?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I think he's the one
Yeah,
that gave the order to
bro.
Itachi.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Terrible,
Oh,
terrible,
bro.
terrible Hokage. Terrible Hokage.
Yeah, he a hoe for real. He had that one boxing match
Nah, bro, he
against
was senile.
Orochimaru. and he couldn't
Yeah,
even
that was
beat him with straight hands, bro.
that's bro. He was old as shit. He was old as shit though. Nah, yeah, you're right. Fuck that.
Yeah, he
Fuck
ain't.
him. He's trash.
He ain't right, bro. Where's Tokage, bro? How I got what's bros Toby Rama over you, bro? Toby Rama, the second Okage, is literally racist, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have him over
But
you.
he
That's crazy.
still didn't say he's racist, but he didn't commit mass genocide.
Facts.
I mean, that's a bad comparison, but it's a bad comparison to say.
What
But
does that
still,
what does that say about him, bro? What does that say about the third Hokage?
he is.
Yeah. I think that's all the
Oh,
Naruto slander for me though. That's all
yeah,
I got.
okay,
That's
yeah,
all I
okay, that's
got.
fine.
All right, so it's on me. Okay, my top 10. Okay, and just to clarify, because I don't think we clarified when we started, this is just anime. So the manga plays no role in this list for me, based off of the mangas I've read and like the story. So going off of just
But
anime,
I will say, I do base some of this off of manga
yeah.
that's happened.
Okay,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
So for me, so for my list, I didn't do that.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
got you.
so that's why some of these are as low. Because my next one, I rock with it heavy. It's just that the anime was trash.
All right.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so
I think I know it.
number nine is Bleach,
I see.
and the reason I have it so low, and the reason I say the anime is trash, is for two reasons that the anime hold itself, and one of them is filler. Now, I like filler. So like in Naruto, I like filler because I like filler because it gives you that chance to like see characters that you don't see in the main story, and you can see them do stuff. You know what I mean? Or you can
Hmm.
see the characters that you like still doing stuff, even if it's not canon. I still like seeing it because I enjoy the story and I enjoy the characters. The way the way Bleach messed it up is there's a certain place for filler, and I feel like the only good place to put filler is in between the major like story arcs, right?
And I have arcs of filler.
No, I'm fine with a filler arc if it's between arcs. I'm
Okay,
not. The
okay.
reason Bleach is so low is because it would put all of its filler in the middle of an
Um,
ongoing arc.
I see. And it just be like something completely different.
It would be something completely different, bro.
So I haven't even finished the Bleach anime, and this is why. I have a big thing about power scaling. And when I saw this random ass high schooler come into this place, the spirit place, and
Yeah,
scrap with the top people there
yeah.
after like hours or like a couple of days of was it just hours? It was
It was
probably just
no.
hours.
It was days. It was days.
I know it was days when he got his Bankai, but
It was. No,
yeah,
yeah, no. It was. He took some. It was days because what happened first before they went to the Soul Society is Byakuya pulled up on them, or it wasn't even Byakuya. Byakuya is the captain. It
it
was
was
Renji. It was
yeah.
the most trash person in the verse.
I see. I thought she was top tier when she came down there, and I
And
realized
Renji,
she just
yeah, Renji pulled up and he like he no I think he no diffed him. I think he no diffed Ichigo.
Mhm.
And then but by the time they got to the Soul Society, like Ichigo is he didn't like no diff him, but it was a good little fight they had, but Ichigo won. Um
that
but
doesn't make sense.
Renji's
And this
trash
guy,
though.
but how long was he training for though?
Yeah, I mean like
Before he fought,
yeah, he still should.
exactly.
He's
Yeah,
a lot of people in the Soul Society that Ichigo beat. He shouldn't have. He should not have beat
yeah.
Kenpachi for
I
sure.
won't even say he. See, Kenpachi's a fucking monster, and I know this for a fact. There's no way this kid just beat Kenpachi.
But here's the thing. The thing I will say
But
about Ken. The
I
thing.
don't think Kenpachi was actually going like all out
Yeah,
at
exactly.
all. But
Yeah, he didn't like beat Kenpachi like he KO'd
he, he
him. He beat Kenpachi like
he's.
Kenpachi was like, all right, you
I
know.
want to see what. Yeah, he's like, I want to see where this goes. What this guy can do, type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I can respect that. But still, 2 days, a week. Nah,
yeah, yeah.
power scaling is too. I'm gonna go back and watch it, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just gotta get over
you
that.
should watch it because I mean, is he like, and even I'm talking trash about the Soul Society arc, but the Soul Society arc is like, it's lit, bro. Like
Mhm.
that's a solid ass arc on me. But and it gets a lot better, and I feel like it gets a lot more balanced out. I feel like because it's like yeah, in the beginning, it's kind of like that isekai trope, right? Where like you get into this world and you're already OP, but
Mhm.
it's kind of like that with Ichigo. But then it gets to a certain point where it kind of hits, where it's like okay, now the people he's fighting are kind of more on his level. Um,
Okay,
but I will
on
say,
his level.
yeah, right. But I will say it's still like it still gets to the point where it's like yeah, he doesn't have to try very hard to get stronger. Is the thing.
Yeah, and I know why. Because
Yeah, no, yeah, and and like that's another thing I will say. Like we know why he's that strong, but that doesn't make it okay.
yeah,
Like
it doesn't.
it
It
doesn't
really
make it
doesn't.
okay. Like that's still
It's
it's not
ridiculous.
good. Yeah, it's still not good in my opinion to have that kind of you know just because you did it on
Okay.
purpose doesn't make it good. You feel me?
Yeah.
And and the second reason that's the first reason I put Bleach so low is because the filler that it like just jumps in the arcs and kind of just blows everything else. It's like why did you put this here? But the second reason is is actually because not only do they have filler arcs and some of them are good, but Bleach, the anime, has the worst filler arc known to man.
Hold on.
And
All right, we're good. We're good.
let's see, where was I? Had some technical difficulties, but we're back. I was saying, what was I saying? Bleach. The reason it's so low on my list, even though I really mess with all the characters, I mess with the plot, I mess with the, I mess with the power scaling when it's not Ichigo. I mess with all
For
the
everybody else.
yeah, I mess with all like the Zanpakuto, like all the swords and how they're like unique in each way and like the unique abilities are super cool. But the anime specifically has the worst filler arc known to man, bro. I've never seen, and it's called, and this is the reason that most people who watch Bleach and don't know to skip this arc, they don't know that it's filler. This is why they drop it because they get to this arc and it's like, this is garbage. It's called the Bount arc. And it's
So
like,
it's a disclaimer. Skip that shit.
skip the Bount arc. If you're watching the anime, skip it. It's filler and it's the worst thing you've ever seen in an anime ever, bro. Skip it. It's trash. It's garbage. Whoever wrote it,
Eat his
bro,
warning.
whoever wrote it should be fired and should be blacklisted. They should never be able to work again, bro.
Does it let you know that it's filler?
No, it doesn't let you know. It's just a and it's like and it's early on, so that's why people don't even get that far into it because it's like an early arc, right? So like people
Hmm.
watching, they're like, "Nah, man, I dropped that hoe," and it's like, "Okay, when did you drop it?" It was some shit about vampires. Like, no, bro, no, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's bad. It's so bad, and that's why it's so bad. It dropped the entire anime to my number nine. That's how bad it
Damn. All right. All
is.
right.
That's how bad it is. It's horrible.
All
Yeah,
right.
the Bleach anime just really just hold the series, bro. With all its filler and the Bount arc in general, it hold. But the Thousand Year Blood War, the new arc,
Is that the new? That's the new one, right? Yeah.
it's heat. It's heat. But yeah, that's why I got Bleach on my number nine. On my number nine. And before you say your number eight, I'm gonna say mine because one we already talked about. So
Okay. Cool.
we're not gonna talk about it again because we already went pretty heavy into it. My number eight is Naruto.
That okay.
And for the
I
and
think
for
every,
what?
we've said it. I think we said we've dogged it enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's for the same reasons that we already said. So that's why Naruto's my number eight. So you can go ahead.
Okay. So my number 8 is Demon Slayer,
Mm.
and I'm not. I have nothing bad to say about Demon Slayer at all. It's just the ones above it I like more. Animation is the best animation I've seen in any anime on this list. The storyline, The storyline's it's okay. I really just watch it for the fights. I don't really care about the story too much. That's probably why it's lower on my list. But
That's valid.
yeah,
That's
that's why.
valid. I I also have Demon Slayer on my list. Um, how far up is it? It's a little bit. Um, I'll wait because I have some stuff to say about Demon Slayer. Not too much, but just something to say why it's higher on my list.
Okay, okay. So I'll say my number seven. Well, you,
Yeah, because
I'll say my
I
number
already
seven.
gave my
Right,
number eight. So yeah.
yeah. My number seven was Mashuko Tensei, and I think we pretty much said everything about that I want to say. So go ahead.
Yeah. All right. My my number seven. Hold on, let me. Yeah, okay. My number seven is actually it's called Fruits Basket. Have you ever seen Fruits Basket?
I have not.
Fruits Basket, and this was kind of hard because I put Fruits Basket kind of high. I don't watch a lot of like romance anime specifically,
Mhm.
but Fruits Basket is a romance anime. It's probably my favorite one, just because like I said, I don't watch a lot, but it's really good, and I think it's because it's not like it's general. You know what I mean? It's not like a shonen where everybody has like these crazy powers and whatnot.
Have you have you seen Love Is War?
Ah, my gosh, I have seen Love Is War,
That's a good one.
and I forgot to put
That's
that on my list. That would have
yeah,
been on my list. Um,
that's a good one.
I think I might put Fruits Basket over that though. I think I might put Fruits Basket over Love Is War. I really do love Love Is War, but Fruits Basket to me is it just had where it really shines. It has amazing characters. It's like to me, Fruits Basket is basically like character development the show. Like every character kind of has their moment and
Hmm.
they feel like real people. You know what I mean? Like it feels
Yeah,
like an
yep.
actual and
That's kind of how Love Is War was
yeah,
to an extent. Probably not as much as Fruits Basket. 'Cause I've never seen it, but
yeah. Love is War definitely has amazing characters. But to me, it's just like they're kind of like the characters are great and but it has. I think what Love is War is missing for me is that like yeah, it's cute and it's funny and sometimes it has its moments where it can be a little bit serious, but it's not like it's not like a story to
hmm
me. Fruits
it
Basket,
really doesn't really follow a plot line like
yeah,
other anime does. It's kind of like a traditional Western style TV show where it's like a different episode every time.
yeah. But Fruits Basket has an amazing story to me that like follows that kind of romance plot. But even then, it's not always about like the romance of it. Like the romance is kind of it's not in your face. It's not an in your face romance show. It's basically just like yeah, these people and their interactions with each other and how they grow and how they help each other and how they heal each other. And then the romance just kind of the romance feels genuine, like like it would be if it was like in real life. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like if you were telling the story of how they got together, it would be like yeah, that's an actual story. Now it's an anime, of course, so it has a thing where like the thing about Fruits Basket is that
It's got that sus anime shit. Is that what
it's
you about
no,
to
it's not
say?
sus. It's not sus.
Okay,
Like
okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's not horny at all. But it has that. It's anime in the way that like the members of the certain family are like cursed. So whenever a member of the opposite sex like embraces them or hugs them, they turn into one of the animals of the Chinese zodiac.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's like the most anime
Yeah.
thing about
Okay.
it.
Okay. Okay.
That's the most anime thing about it. But
I
yeah,
don't know. The descriptions be kind of wild, and the anime will be completely different.
yeah.
So I won't judge it off. That sounds kind of fucking weird, but
Yeah, exactly,
I haven't watched.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's a great story, and just I think it has one of the best like genuine character interactions like in anime that I've seen like
Mhm.
in a whole. So like it just really feels and it makes you feel good watching it because it's not just like it's not all happy go lucky. It's like these characters have been through things that real people
Yeah.
in real life could have gone through, and so it's kind of like almost I'm sure there have been tons of people who have just been kind of inspired or uplifted by it, just seeing how these characters not only have grown and healed but how they help each other heal. So it's just it's really good, top tier writing in the story, in the characters. It just got a remake because like the 2001 version of it, it
Looks
had
old as shit.
it had that 2001 animation.
Yeah,
So
but that's charming in its own way too. Like I
it is
watched
charming in its
when I
own
watched
way.
One Piece, I watched it all in like the old version.
Yeah. It
And
is. It's definitely like sometimes that old animation style hits, but I'm
mhm.
glad that it got the remake. Um, because it had like that typical, like triangular face with like big
Yeah,
anime
yeah,
girl eyes.
yeah,
so,
yeah.
so the new animation definitely makes it look better, and it actually finished off the story because like 2001 version stopped at like one season and it didn't finish the story at all,
Okay.
but the new one does. Um, but yeah, I think that's why I have that in my number seven. There's some stuff that I have above that, just based off of what I like to view more when I'm watching anime. But that's
Mhm.
definitely high up because of what kind of anime it is and just like the way it's done things. It just does it really well. I mean, I really don't even have anything bad to say about
Yeah,
Fruits
it's just good.
Basket.
Like my top ones, I really don't have anything bad to say about them at all.
Yeah,
I already pretty much dogged the most popular ones that I said what I had to say.
yeah.
You want to move on? Number six.
Yeah, you're at number six.
My number six is No Game, No Life, and I don't really. I just have this feeling when I watch this because it was one of the first animes I watched with my brother. It's more like a emotional type feeling when I watched the show, and it was one of the first isekais that I watched that got me into isekais
Yeah,
because I didn't know even know what that word meant.
yeah.
But I like they also had that even though they were OP, fucking up everybody in the regular world, they came to like they weren't just OP when they came to this new world. They actually had to fight through adversity. Like they were fighting people with advanced. They had to fight with people that had magic. They're just humans.
Yeah.
And they had to figure out a way to win. They had to use like the 172,000 IQ just to beat somebody with with magic.
Yeah.
Like there was one scene where they were playing chess and the girl was like moving. Yeah, something like that. But he
Yeah.
actually had to go down there and beg the queen and like make the queen fall in love with him so she could do what he wanted him to do.
Yeah, bro. The chess episode was heat,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That
And
was
then against the beast people when they were like this VR headset, and then his sister got brain controlled or whatever. He
yeah.
knew how to beat her. Like she calculated every situation that somebody would run except for straight, and he just ran straight at her. And it was like, what? Okay, stuff like that.
yeah.
And then when he it's just there's so many good scenes. Like another one when he was playing, he was flipping a coin against beast people who had
Yeah.
super heightened senses, and I don't know, man, just the finesse.
Yeah.
Like the finesse that he puts into his games is something that's amazing and it was perfectly done in the show.
I agree. I
If
agree.
that, yeah,
Like, no, that's not on my list because I forgot about it. There's a lot of
yeah.
stuff
There's
I
another one I
forgot
forgot about.
when I was making this list, but No Game No Life is actually it's good. It's a good one. I feel like you basically hit the nail on the head. The way they represented like his intelligence and
Yeah,
the tactics is beautifully done. And the
they're just
animation is just nice. I love the
yeah.
cartoon.
The animation was amazing,
Yeah,
and it's an older show too. So
it is. It is. Yeah, I love the colors in that one. Like
yeah,
it's just fun to watch. Yeah, that's a good
yeah. But that coin flip at the end, perfect, perfect.
one.
I don't know if do you remember that one?
I don't remember it.
So it was like heads, heads. I get this. Tails, you get this, and she was like, okay, cool. She was gonna watch the flip and see how many rotations it did because she
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah, yeah.
basically slow down time. And he just moved the slab on the floor and made it go like land on its
Oh yeah, he made it
top.
land in the
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, like that.
Oh,
And it was like, oh, I
yeah,
still got your shit when you're just working under me. He finessed the fuck out of her, but it's not like he was evil when he did it. It was for the benefit of both.
yeah,
But
yeah. That was
still,
clean. That was clean.
still, like that wasn't even an option in her head.
yeah. All right. Was it me? My number six. So at number six, I have Demon Slayer,
Okay.
and the reason I have Demon Slayer number six There is Demon Slayer doesn't have a lot of characters in my opinion. It just doesn't have a lot. It doesn't waste time. I feel like on pointless side characters.
They don't even do filler, which is
Yeah, they don't do
another thing I love
filler,
about Demon Slayer.
and they don't have any pointless side characters. I feel like so it's like yeah, all the characters that you've seen, like even in season one, like all the
Hmm.
Hashira, all the characters that you've seen, they're gonna have their moment.
Yeah.
Um, and so I do like that about it, and I do like the story. For me, Demon Slayer is a progressive story,
Hmm.
which is something I didn't say about Naruto. That is, a negative in Naruto's category. Um, but also a positive in Bleach that I didn't mention is that the story gets better as you go on, right? And that's not to say it's bad at the beginning. Like it's good, but it just keeps getting better. Like every
Yeah.
arc
Yeah.
just gets progressively better.
And another thing Demon Slayer does good as an anime is like without the filler, even their movies are canon and continue with the story,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I haven't really seen too many other animes do that besides like the Skypiea movie and One Piece. But
Yeah, but even then, like the Skypiea movie and like the Alabasta movie aren't even like canon
fully,
because there's
yeah.
some stuff in there that it's cut out, right?
Hmm.
So like I was actually watching that Alabasta episode because I'm rewatching One Piece, and so I was like, I'm gonna watch the movie instead of just watching the arc again. But like Ace wasn't even in it, you know what I mean? So I was like, I can't
And
watch.
Alabasta,
Yeah,
I actually think that was no, I'm lying. Never mind. Was that added in for the anime?
I thought Ace
I'm
was. Mm, no,
because I'm
because
not sure if
where
that
else
was.
where else would have where his introduction would have been?
Yeah, that's true. Where we got his
Yeah.
Vivi card.
No, they did add some like filler episodes with Ace into the anime. But like his
Okay.
introduction, like when he showed up, that was like in the manga, that's like canon. But they didn't even have that in the movie. And I was like, I'm not watching this. You didn't have
You
Ace.
skipped the most important part.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
watching this, bro. But
bro.
yeah, Demon Slayer does do that really well, where they just kind of keep to the canon, even when they make their movies. It kind of keeps to the canon, and I think another thing it does well is that I'm gonna try not to spoil because I read the manga, so I'm trying
Hmm.
to remember in the anime. Another thing that I
Are you
think
trying to spoil me?
I'm trying not to spoil just in general
Oh,
because the
okay, got
because
you,
the
got you, got
new the new season's about to come out, which is my favorite arc by the way. So I'm hyped for that season, that Swordsmith Village arc. But it can it a Demon Slayer can like bring in characters, and in that same arc they can make you kind of connect or care about that character.
you. Yeah,
Maybe not
yeah.
in like the deepest way, but in
Like Goku.
yeah, you're right, but in a way where it like matters, you know what I mean? And it
Hmm.
doesn't feel like it's forced. Because that's another thing where anime can try to do that and it feels like kind of like shoehorned in there, like they're trying to push it on you. Demon Slayer just kind of feel it just kind of comes up generically. I feel
Hmm.
when you're introducing these characters. Um,
Demon Slayer is also one of those I don't want to read the manga
yeah,
because of how good the anime is.
yeah, that's a good choice. I feel like that's a good choice. I feel like because as someone who's read it, like the anime is definitely a better experience,
Hmm.
but it's still good. Like it's all good. But that's why I have it on Demon Slayer. The only reason it's not higher is just because I do have stuff that I just like more than it. Um, Demon Slayer is good. It's great, but it's not like I feel like there's other stuff that do what they're trying to do better, basically.
Yeah.
But Demon Slayer is really good. And plus, like I said, I'm not gonna spoil. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but
All right,
yeah,
all right.
yeah. That's my number six.
Number five.
Top five.
My number five is we're getting into the top five now, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this list. This is my number five, but I really don't have too much to say about it.
Okay.
It's just I like his writing. It's just very like relaxing. Just to Mob Psycho is my number five. Like I like One Piece. Well, I mean not One Piece. One Punch Man. I know it's like just a relaxing type anime, nothing too serious. Mob Psycho is kind of like that, but more serious, and the characters actually do more. Actually, I'm not gonna say that because in One Punch Man, the side characters are actually useful. It's just he's just so OP,
Are
and
they? Are they useful?
they.
I haven't seen One Punch Man, so like,
Yeah, they
yeah,
are, but he usually takes out the boss without anybody knowing. So that's the whole gig about it.
yeah, yeah,
And there's no way they're scrapping with the main bosses that he fought.
right.
So they're useful to in the sense of destroying the lower characters and taking the fame for it. But Mob Psycho is it's kind of like that too. You kind of
Kind
like
of,
that too,
yeah, kind of.
but
I think I
they
like,
do it differently.
yeah,
Like for example, at the end of the first season, where his sensei just like slapped him on his face and got all his powers and just started
yes,
walking through
bro,
them like they weren't shit.
yeah.
Even though he could have did the same thing, but yeah,
That was
that was just
cold,
amazing.
though. That was cold.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that so much.
yeah, it's just one of those relaxing type animes, and like there's so many scenes in there where you're like, damn, this dude's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Especially in the first season. The second season doesn't do it that often. It's more like a character development of him finding out who he is,
Hmm.
and less about his extreme power. Because at this point, we know he's the strongest probably in the world.
Yeah.
But
I um I haven't seen the later seasons. I've only seen season
mhm.
one, but just from that season one, I did really like. I like how he is the OP one, but he he's not like he holds back because, and I like how he holds back because if he went 100%, it would just be crazy.
Yeah,
But I like how that's also tied into his character, where like, yeah, he's this super powerful psychic, but he doesn't want to be, bro. He just wants to be a
he
normal.
doesn't care.
He wants to be a normal kid. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
he's just trying to live his life.
he's just trying to live his life, bro. I actually really love that about his character. Um, and like, Mom Psycho is perfect for like goofy comedy, bro.
Yeah, that's how I see it. I don't really
Yeah,
see it as anything serious. It's just a I could watch it while doing something else or
yeah.
just chilling.
It
And I
does
like,
it does the goofy comedy to the point where it's like it's not too goofy where it's just like this is
hmm
ridiculous. You know, it's like a perfect. It hits it right on the mark. I feel like.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it to say about Mob Psycho. It's just a show I really fuck with.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one. Okay, is this top five? Yeah.
Yeah, we are in top five.
So okay, my number five. Um, and this was just added in the intermission. My top five. My number five is Jujutsu
That show was fucking amazing.
Kaisen. It's
That
so good, and it's just so good, bro. Like every character, every
I
like
love.
the story, the animation.
I don't even want to watch the. I read the manga. I just want to see the animation.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not even gonna read the manga, like, but from what I hear, because I hear things from the manga. From what I hear,
hmm
it's going off,
It
bro.
seemed like I hear some shit too with spoilers. It's just following all these anime channels. I'm going to see spoilers,
Right, right,
and it
right.
seems like everybody is putting in work. Like everybody has had a chance, or everybody
Yeah.
has done something to put in work. That's why I fuck
It's
with Jujutsu Kaisen.
it seems like the mangaka of Jujutsu Kaisen is like cooking with every chapter right now,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah,
because the
yeah,
way
yeah.
people are reacting, like, it's heat. So, but I'm still not gonna read it. I'm still gonna watch it. Just wait and see. But I mean, that first season came like, bro, that was a that was a solid first season.
And they do their OP characters right.
They do. They really do.
Yeah,
They really do.
so
Like,
everybody likes an OP character.
I mean, yeah, yeah. The only thing I will say about Jujutsu Kaisen is like it doesn't really have. Some people might come at me for this. It doesn't really have an original power system. It kind of has a generic power system that you might find in any other shonen, but they just call it something else. That's pretty much it.
Cursed energy.
They just call it cursed energy. That's it. Like if like it's basically like yeah, it's a power system where it's like it's this aura, but you can do like specific unique things with it. Like yeah, that's every other power system in a shonen. You know what I mean? That's
I
that's
mean,
that's
it's
nin.
kind of
You know
yeah. I was just about to
that's
say that. It's
chakra. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know so
But what else can you do though? Like
I mean, yeah, that's not, I'm not really
yeah,
dogging on it for that. I'm just saying, like that's the only thing. That's a nitpick, and the fact that I'm nitpicking just means that that's how good it is. You know what I mean?
hmm
So
I
yeah,
understand. Yeah.
like Itadori is. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen Zero?
Yes, I have. That's the guy had that fat ass curse on him. That
Oh
yeah,
my
that movie
gosh,
was
bro!
good, bro.
I actually went to the theaters with a couple of homies to go see it.
I think I watched it on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's on
That shit,
Crunchyroll now. It is fire, bro. Ah, I can't think of bro's name right
bro,
now.
that shit is so good. I feel like he did something else too. I don't remember. He does more after the movie.
He does. He's
I think
in the actual like
there
main series.
there's more pre, right? There's like
Oh, like prequel stuff.
there's more prequel stuff, right? I feel
Oh,
like
I
we're
don't know.
missing or that
I don't know.
that they didn't show in the movie. I think there's a prequel showing how Goju got so strong.
Oh, okay, okay.
I know it's in the manga for sure, but I don't know if there's a movie about it or if they're going to make a movie at all. They'll probably put it into one of the shows.
Yeah, yeah. It'll probably be in
Yeah.
the anime. Yeah, like I can't remember what's bro's name from the movie. I can't. His
It's
name is.
so hard.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know.
It's escaping me right now. But after watching the movie, bro, I was like, I want this nigga as a main character,
Yeah,
bro.
that
Like
dude's a demon, bro.
it
Like
was.
all of them.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
the bear,
Oh yes,
bro.
dude, bro. Yeah, it's heat, man. It's
I wouldn't
just
want. Yeah.
it's just all around heat. All the characters are heat. Maki, bro. Oh my gosh.
Maki is a goddamn savage.
Oh my god. Goat,
Yeah,
bro. Goat. Like, oh wow, bro. It's like
Maki's goaded. Maki's
Maki is
goaded.
goaded, bro.
She's always been goaded. As soon as every time I've seen her, she's been goaded. Even when she was scrapping with that curse in season one,
Yes, bro.
she was holding her own.
Like
Oh, not really, but
no, like against Hanami, she was. I mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
obviously
She did.
yeah, she's losing, bro. Obviously she's losing, but like the fact that you can pull
Yeah,
up on a curse like that, that's a high level curse, and she has
and
no cursed energy.
at all.
She doesn't even
But she does
have
have
she doesn't even
the
have
advanced.
the main power system of the series.
And but she does have the strength and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like she has enough strength to catch a bullet. I don't know if that bullet was the same. Yeah, so she does have that level of strength, and her durability is high as fuck.
Well,
But
yeah, yeah, but that's how much. That's just her being cold, though. That's what I'm like.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
it was,
That's just her being cold,
Whew.
bro. Yeah, like Jujutsu
And then the
Kaisen.
fight against Hanami when it was Itadori and I don't know his name, brother. That nigga, yeah, brother, bro.
Oh
That was
my
cold.
gosh, bro. Besto friendo.
Yeah, that. And I just love how they jump people too. They don't even
Oh,
care. They'll just jump
they really jump,
straight in
bro.
and jump.
They
They
really
jump
jump.
people,
I
and
I fuck with that.
they will jump the fuck out. They don't care about that honor shit. You know,
Nah.
you scrapping, bro.
When they was fighting old bro in the schoolyard, bro, with
Bro, they would beat the
Yuji and
shit
Nanami,
out
they
of
was like,
just,
he jumped
they
in
would
and he
jump
was
the
like, "Let
fuck
me
out of
get in,
him.
let me get in."
Hmm.
Nah,
Bro, that was
bro.
amazing. I'm so mad he got away, but I guess for
Same.
to further the plot probably,
Yeah,
but
right,
still.
right, right. Nah, but yeah, they jump, they jump in that show, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Ooh,
there's not really much to say about Jujutsu Kaisen, honestly. Like, and I feel like honestly, I feel like once this like more seasons come out, it might even get higher in my top five. But just like based off of that first season, it's like
yeah, it's in yeah,
it's
yeah.
in there, bro. It's in there.
I forgot about that one. That's the only reason I didn't put it in my top.
Yeah, that's my
Move on, number
number.
four.
Yeah, that's my number five. You go ahead.
Number four is My Hero, and it's number four just because of how it was. It had the I feel like one of the perfect starts ever. Like, but then it had one of the perfect starts. I love like he couldn't control his power. He still used 100% of it. He found ways to use it, shit like that. And I loved all the new powers that everybody had. They were unique and everything. And another thing I liked was not everybody had to be super strong. You could have used your powers for different things, like saving
Right,
people
that is cool.
and stuff like that. But again, it got like Naruto Dragon Ball syndrome towards the end,
I was
where it
just
was
about to
only like,
say
yeah,
it
yeah,
has Naruto disease.
yeah, yeah, fucking Ninja AIDS. But towards the end, it was just only a couple people. I mean, still people were useful. They're not like just completely useless even though they kind of are. Like they still can
They
do
are.
stuff. Like they are. In the grand scheme of things, they are. But the stuff they can do, like shit, the villains are. I like how the villains came up. Like that's another thing I like. I don't like how they did Overhaul. They hold the fuck out of Overhaul.
They
That
hold
was
Overhaul
that was
so hard,
that
bro.
was terrible.
So
But I
hard.
but before he fought Deku, the fight with him and Mirio was top tier. Even when Mirio lost his power, but he shouldn't have lost his powers. That bullet wasn't gonna hurt for Eri at all. That was dumb. I mean, I don't know. That's like a little scratch or some shit. But still, the fight with Overhaul and Mirio was top tier. The way he used that's another thing I like. The way he used his quirk, even though his quirk is trash, if you don't train it, and
Yes.
how you can train your trash ass quirks to make them
Yes.
good quirks, like the foldable guy, he can change his body, the number 4 hero. He has a trash ass quirk too, but just because of hard work and training, he became like one of the most OP motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I like about my hero.
My hero is definitely good, and it definitely has those like. First of all, Mirio's just goaded, bro. He's just goaded.
Mirio is
But
I don't
like
like
my hero, my hero has like it has Naruto disease, where
yeah.
the earlier stuff like the Mirio and Overhaul fight was top tier, bro. But
Mhm.
also like the Deku muscular fight, mm,
Oh yeah,
chef's
just
kiss, bro.
overcoming.
That
Yep,
that one
yep,
was super
yeah.
good, and even like the whole like tournament arc they had, the sports thing.
And how
I love that
yep.
entire arc, bro. I
Yep.
love that entire arc. It was that was great.
I like how he came out on top with no quirk at all. He just used his brain to get there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and then he still didn't. I like the fact that he's the main character, but he still didn't win. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah.
I loved that. But
He could have won. I mean, he would have lost some shit, but he could have. Like, if you remember his fight with Todoroki, he was actually probably would have won because he would have been too injured. But his fight with Todoroki, he was actually just trying to make Todoroki use his fire side.
yeah,
That's all he was trying to do,
yeah,
or say this is yours, not just
yeah. It's yours. It's not Endeavor's. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Which I actually like that too. Here's the reason my hero didn't make my list is because, and this honestly, this may be a bit of manga bias. Like I know I said that it's based off of the anime and not the manga, but I feel like
Mhm.
the manga bias definitely played into me not putting it in my list because I read the manga. I dropped the manga
Ah,
because like my hero falls off, and it falls off hard for me
but
because it had a
it
very strong start. But it even started to fall off in the anime, like in the overhaul arc. That's when it started to fall off for me.
that
Like
last fight with Deku just greased overhaul no diff them, that kind of made me mad. Like all that build up just for him to get no diff.
nothing, bro. But like you said, I did like the villain come up. The villain come up was heat, but later on, manga spoilers, by the way, for everybody who doesn't want to hear it, they hold them too. How you have them have a glow up and then you hold the glow up?
Bro.
What was the
What do you
point?
mean by like? So how do they? What do you mean by they hold him? Like,
Like they had the villains come up, and they actually gave the villains some development, and then they were like, "Hey, you remember all that development that the villains just got? Yeah, fuck it."
yeah, yeah.
You know, what I mean?
They did get their power ups though.
Yeah,
There,
power ups, sure, but like character wise, they fell off
there's really
hard,
not
bro.
too.
I used to
There's not
fuck.
too
I
much
used
development
to fuck
there.
with Shigaraki hard, bro. Now I don't. Now I don't care, man.
I honestly, I don't either.
He got
Like
he he got too OP too fast, and he has no personality anymore.
yeah, he
Like
doesn't.
Dobby,
See the ending and the I just want to be your friend. There's still somebody in there to save you. You're still a little kid. You've been through some shit. I don't care about that. I've heard that shit so many times. I
the
agree with that. It's,
the way they did Dobby is criminal. Put put bro in
I'm,
jail. Put bro in jail for what they did
bro,
to Dobby, bro.
bro,
Prison.
bro.
And
What do you feel about Toga? How do you feel about Toga?
Toga's nice.
Okay,
That's
I
it.
feel like they and what she did. Have you seen what she did with Twice? I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just leaving it at that.
I don't think so. Um, yeah, bro, criminal. They like
And another thing, My Hero is so manga spoilers. Anything my I don't know if it is manga spoilers. It doesn't happen in the anime. They killed twice, but they didn't kill fucking All for One. That doesn't make sense. They killed twice. They didn't kill All for One. He's sitting in jail. Slice his head off. Whatever, bro. I don't know. I don't know. That shit doesn't make any sense to me at all.
My Hero, it kills off characters that they're killing off the characters that don't need to be killed off, and it just missing the character. Like,
Yeah,
why is All Might still alive, bro?
he needs to die.
Tell
He
tell
needs to
me
die,
tell me a good legitimate reason why All Might's still alive. Oh,
bro.
because
He don't even have a stomach.
Deku still needs a shut the no, bro.
No,
Stop it.
no.
Get some help because All
They
Might
just
All Might should be dead, bro. He should be in the ground. He should have died fighting one what is it
all
one All
all
for
for
One.
one.
He should have
Yeah,
died fighting All for One
or
because
at least try to kill all for one.
right
The,
now the fact that he didn't die, and I don't really like to say this about it because sometimes it's not true, but in this situation it's true. The fact that he not die has made his character lose all relevance.
yeah, and yeah, that's true. Now it's just like I lost respect for All Might, and it's not because he's done anything wrong. It's just because he's there and he can't do shit.
It's
Like
just
he used
because
to
of
be this
bad
top
writing.
motherfucker. I mean, I understand you have to pass the torch. You're fucked up, but you're kind of saying like die an honorable death,
Yeah,
and he would have, but they didn't want him to.
when he did the
He now
whole
he's just
we did the whole thing
bro.
on camera where he was pointing. It's like
Yeah,
basically like it's your turn. That should have been it, bro.
yeah,
Because
he
now
should have
it's
done.
like
Yeah,
because now it's
that
like
would have been cold.
he's just walking down the sidewalk. It's like, hey, you're that nigga I saw on TV pointing at me. It's like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Like
old wrinkly. Anybody could whoop All Might now, bro. I don't say anybody.
and no,
75%
you're right.
anybody. Yeah, because he didn't have a quirk.
Bro with the Windex bottle head can whoop Walmart. Can whoop All Might, bro.
Jesus. Nah,
Like,
bro. I
like,
don't even know what the fuck that
oh my
was.
gosh, man. And you want to talk about like Naruto? This is why I'm surprised that it's even that far high up on your list.
Mhm.
You want to talk about Naruto disease hard, bro? None of Class 1A is relevant at all.
Well, eh, Todoroki,
That's what I'm saying.
Bakugo,
That's what
and
I'm saying though. Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo. You have three
but
niggas out of the entire class, and
I have to go back.
plus the characters that you introduced from another class, and all of them are irrelevant.
But that's what I have to say though. That goes back to what I was saying in the beginning. Not all the powers have to be just towards strength. Because most of the other class, they're like saving people or some shit like that.
I
Like,
agree. I agree. But what I'm saying is why introduce all these characters and then do nothing with them?
I well,
Do
you
nothing with them.
you got to read the manga.
I have. I read up to the war arc, bro. And the war
Yeah, so
I get in the war arc, everybody is doing their part. But first of all,
mhm.
manga spoilers, by the way, the war arc is mid. How do you have a war arc that's mid? Tell me how, please.
bro, it seems like he's just trying to add shit on there. But they did bring back students, spoilers, from other classes
Yeah,
that we
they
haven't seen.
did. But like that's what I don't care though. That's what I'm saying.
So,
You introduce these characters and then like, hey, they're here in the war. It's Naruto. Right? Yeah, Rock Lee didn't have any development, but hey, he's here in the war. And and nigga, I don't
and it's
care.
just they're just fighting for other people.
Like
And there's
it's like you
support. There's
said, there's
support.
that's what I'm saying. There's support,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like you
yeah,
bring them back in the war arc.
yeah. Instead of showing, I see what you mean. You want them to have more character development if you're going to bring them
Yes.
up in the first place.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you're gonna bring them up in the first, if you're gonna have characters, make them characters. Don't make them one dimensional. Like yeah, they showed up one time and then they fought in that like little,
And
whatever it
that's it.
was. But then after that, that's it. Basically, most of these characters in My Hero they exist to give development to other characters, right? They're like the guy who has the wind. He existed to give development to Todoroki
Hmm.
because of Endeavor. You know what I mean? The old buddy who can like tell people what to do and then they do it. That's a busted ass quirk.
They made it useful though.
And then they brought him
But
back
what
under
else could he do though,
under Aizawa. The
bro?
Aizawa is trash.
I
Aizawa has
oh no
Aizawa
no
has a
no no no
listen to me,
no
listen to me,
no
listen to me,
no,
listen to me, listen to
bro.
me. Listen to me. Aizawa has one. Aizawa has a busted quirk, but he's nice with it. He's actually nice with like even without his quirk, like hands.
Okay,
He's nice with hands. He's nice with hands. I don't care about Aizawa.
so what else can he do though? He's probably doing the most work in this war right
I
now.
don't care about
Just
Aizawa.
by
He's the
Aaron,
teacher,
bro.
nigga. I want to see him. I want to see him bond with students and teach his students how to be useful. I don't even see
What is he
that.
gonna?
I don't even
What is he
see
gonna
that.
do?
What do you
How
mean?
you
What
gonna?
is he gonna do? Why is he a
What
teacher if
else
he
could?
can't do anything?
What else is? Think about the war right now. What else could Aizawa do?
I'm not talking about the
He
war.
can't do.
I'm not talking about
Okay.
the war in general. I'm talking about in general.
In general, this is a fucked up situation
What?
because you got
I think
the
we.
top
I think
heroes
here. I'm gonna
are
say this.
buns. All right.
I
There was
think.
only All Might. All Might was the pinnacle. He was carrying everybody. I mean, to be honest, now I think about it, the power scaling to begin with was kind of trash because of how strong One for All was and how strong All for One is. Like all these other quirks, they're on an evil power scaling. But go ahead, go ahead.
I think Horikoshi, the author. Look, I just think it's bad writing, bro. I just think it's. And maybe this, or maybe this is my opinion. This is my opinion, but like I don't. You can't just like. There's not enough development. Basically, you have these characters and you have this plot that's moving along, but then the plot got too much too fast. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it
I can
it
agree with that. I think
it just really just got into the thick of it quick
he
when
brought
you
too
look
many
back on it.
characters in and couldn't give him enough development.
Yeah,
Which
like
I mean, a
it's
lot of animes do that
I
though.
know that's what I'm saying. A lot of animes do that. That doesn't make it okay though. I'll talking about those other animes too. This is
But
okay.
I can't
This might be
I
a
can't let
clip.
you talk shit about Ozawa though.
This might be
But
a clip. This might be a clip. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
yeah,
Okay, Hunter x Hunter spoilers. If you haven't seen the Chimera Ant arc of Hunter x Hunter, uh, don't like skip ahead. I'm gonna put a timestamp,
who hasn't
bro,
seen that shit?
bro. Yeah, if you still haven't seen it, what are you doing? But bro, I do not give a single, not one single. I couldn't find a fuck to give about Kite dying, bro.
Yeah, I didn't care
I
at all
don't care
either. I
about
mean,
Kite. They introduced this nigga 10 episodes ago. Now he's dead. I don't care.
bro.
And that actually ruined some of it for me because it was like, why is Gon so pressed about this nigga he met a week ago, bro? Why is he so pressed about it? I don't care, man. I
See,
don't care.
that's another thing I did like. Like
Gon was
Gon,
my least favorite character in that arc.
Gon was fucked up in the head from the start.
Yeah, he
Because
was.
ain't
He
no way
was.
you're giving up everything. Like you're saying, you gave up everything for a nigga you just met just because you're mad. Like he
That's
was fucked up from the start, bro.
like
Mentally,
no.
he
He's
had that
off.
fake ass smile on.
Yeah, he's off kilter for sure. Don't get
Yeah,
me
bro.
wrong, bro.
He
But
always wanted
like,
to smoke, bro.
yeah, he's kind of a
He's like,
sociopath. He's kind of a
yeah, he is.
sociopath.
He is.
But like, that's what I mean. Like, so back to Aizawa, right? And Aizawa kind of has Kakashi disease for me, where it's just like these are the most uninteresting characters in the series.
You think Kakashi's
Kakashi's
uninteresting?
boring. Kakashi's boring.
How?
That may be a hot take, but
I would say this.
bro has no personality.
They did Kakashi dirty because I know 1,000 jutsu proceeds to use four, if that, and the same shit over and over again. Like I have seen no variety from that nigga at all. He just used the same shit over and over and over again, and he can scrap. He can do everything. He can
Yeah,
open the first gate
yeah.
and whatever. A
This go,
genius, but
this goes back to what I was saying earlier. I don't remember what I said it about, but it's just like you have to have more to your characters other than them just being cold.
yeah,
Because Kakashi's cold. He's nice with it, bro. He got that dog in him,
they were so
undeniably.
inconsistent with that nigga too. Like when he was fighting Pain, he couldn't
Yeah,
use he could barely use Kamui, or before
yeah.
that. He used Kamui once. He was in the bed. Go to the
Right.
war arc. He's blessing that shit 20 times and keep
Yes.
keep trucking like nothing.
Like you gotta have more to your characters for me. And I know niggas are heated right now because of Kakashi's backstory. It showed his backstory and his growth and whatever. I didn't care, bro. I'm
Yeah,
so,
it
I'm
really he like
sorry. I'm sorry. It did not make me feel for Kakashi more. It didn't. It didn't. I just like
but Kakashi didn't really care. I think Kakashi's backstory was there to make other people understand like this shit happens. This is the world where shit happens.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
when he had tied Sasuke up and Sasuke was like, my whole family's dead. Sasuke, I mean, to be fair, Sasuke's family got killed by his own brother. So that's a little bit different than what Kakashi went through.
Oh
Kakashi
yeah.
was just living in a war. And it, yeah,
But
that's
I
a
mean,
little
like
different.
Kakashi to me, he's just boring, and it may just be a personality thing. Like I just don't like his personality. It doesn't. It's just boring. He's just a dude, bro. He's cold, but he's just a dude. It's the same with Aizawa. Aizawa's cold, but I don't really care about, bro. Like,
Well, if you think about Zawa, though, his whole character was he didn't give a fuck about teaching these niggas anyway. If you remember in the beginning, he was always in the sleeping bag. He was just like rolling the class and just lay there. So yeah, he is just cold. But his quirk, the way he uses his quirk, I mean, you can't really use it any other ways.
no,
But
yeah, yeah. Mans uses his quirk to like the most efficient way,
yeah,
probably. But like, I don't know. You have that nigga who can copy other people's like quirks. I don't care about him, dude.
he's using Aizawa's quirk right now.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw that.
Hmm.
That's a cool moment. That's a cool moment.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
don't care about
Okay.
these characters. if Aizawa died, I'm not pressed. If anybody in class 1A died, I'd be pressed about the characters that I like. But even then, it's like how pressed can I be when they didn't even have
I see what you
development
mean.
for
Yeah,
real?
the background
Yeah,
to grow the connection with.
yeah. Like I
Okay.
like Mina. I rock with Mina heavy, bro. She's the only nigga in the class. She's black. I don't care what you say, bro. Mina is black. She's the pink
Mina,
one.
who is?
She's the pink one with the
Oh,
ashes.
okay. I'm gonna say, okay.
She's black, bro. I rock with her
He's a
heavy,
nigga.
but if she's a nigga, bro. But if she died, bro, how much am I really caring? Because she hasn't had any development for me to care. When Bakugo, spoilers, when Bakugo died, first of all, when he died, I was upset. But the reason I was upset is because I knew he wasn't gonna stay
I see. That's another thing that I don't know. Just My Hero is another anime I'm thinking about. People don't die. Like somebody, they'll come back.
dead. Yeah.
My Hero, they do. Do they kill
One
people off?
Piece does it. Um,
One Piece does it amazingly.
yeah, it does it. It does it the best. Yeah,
I'm trying to think. There's another anime where they don't kill people off. You know they're gonna come back.
yeah. It's like
And
if you're gonna kill niggas, kill them, bro.
yeah,
Full send, full
yeah.
send. Don't
They'll just injure them or nothing.
don't bitch out. You know what I mean? So I don't
Ooh.
know. I got some. My hero just fell off too hard for me to put it in my top 10.
All right, all
That's
right.
all I'm saying.
So what's your number? I
That's
don't know. Rant.
that was.
All
My
right.
number four is where's my number four is Spy Family.
About what? What'd you say?
Spy Family.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I have Spy Family number four is because of the impact that it had on me being like super recent. You know what I mean? It has all of these
Hmm.
anime behind it, but then it just came out on the scene and it's like it automatically took over, bro. Like
Bro,
it's probably my favorite slice of life anime right now. And like to date, it's probably my favorite slice of life anime. It knocked Kobayashi's Dragon Maid down to number two. I'm sorry, I love Kobayashi, but Spy Family just hit so hard.
have you have you finished all of them yet?
I haven't even
The
finished
whole
the
season?
first season. I haven't even finished the first season.
God dang.
Right.
Bro, bro, is it 2 or 3 seasons?
It's
Or just
two.
two?
Wait, no, I have finished the first season technically because I'm on season two.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
Crunchyroll doesn't split up the seasons for real, but yeah,
Yeah.
I have finished the first season.
Season 2 is amazing.
It's goaded, bro. It's goaded, and like to come out as a new anime and to immediately just be like scoot over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be
Bro,
goaded.
not many animes can come out with like that kind of animation and a good storyline like that
Yes,
and just do it perfectly. But
exactly.
Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm going back to that. They did that one. And Demon Slayer come out with that level of animation and that level of story.
Yeah, yeah,
And for a slice of life, yeah, yeah,
exactly, bro.
yeah.
Spy Family got
Uh,
niggas who don't watch Slice of Life watching Slice of Life.
yeah, I
That's
don't
how
even
you
know who has anything to say bad to say about Spy Family.
right. That's how you know it's goaded, bro.
Yeah.
I know y'all see Anya in the banner, bro. Goat. She like, come on,
Yeah.
bro. Come on, bro. It's just I don't even have anything to say about it other than it's just that good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
That's all, I mean, that's all I got to say for real. It's funny.
All right.
It's the animation is clean. The characters are amazing. I like, yeah,
And they have development.
and they have development. My hero, they have development. Go
Well, the main ones do at least. A lot of main ones. I mean, Deku. That's pretty much it.
ahead. Yeah. Oh, I know we ran it on my hero. Deku's trash. Deku's the most trash MC I've
Oh,
ever seen, bro. Deku is the most
how?
trash
How?
MC I've ever seen. I've ever seen
Bro, the
on screen.
vigilante art.
The
That
vigil
was
that's okay. When you say
all right.
here's what I have to say about the vigilante arc. When you say that the best thing about a character's arc is when he's literally the opposite of how he always is,
But think about this though.
that's how
If
you know he's not
Naruto
a good
became,
character.
if Naruto went became a villain, right? Would it not be the best thing ever?
No, it would be cool to see. It would be cool
Hmm.
to see, but I think, especially based off of part one of Naruto, that's what I love so much about Naruto. like, like I don't want to see Naruto be the villain. If he was, who can stop him? Like it would, and like
Yeah,
it would be,
fucking nobody, bro. He'd be a goddamn.
it would be cool
Oh,
to see like an evil Naruto. And I know they have a movie like that actually, where there is an evil version of Naruto. But like, I don't want to see Naruto being the opposite of what Naruto is because I like Naruto. You can't
mhm.
tell me you like Deku and it's like, bro, the best part about Deku's character arc is when he's literally the opposite of how he always is. And tell me that Deku's a good character. Deku's trash. He's garbage. He's a bitch. I'm tired of crybaby MCs, bro. And first of all, crybaby MCs can be done correctly. It can be done correctly. Deku's not it. Deku's not it. He's garbage. He's trash. He's trash, bro. I am sorry. Yeah,
Bro, you calling him trash, right?
yes.
But you got to think about his situation, all right? He's a fucking kid carrying adults on his back. He's fighting a goddamn demon lord, and he didn't, bro. Look at who he's carrying. He's carrying the world right now. No other country was to come over there and help him. America tried, and guess what? They got fucked. They had planes
Hey,
and
yo, don't
everything.
do
They
my
got
girl
fucked.
like that, bro. Don't do my girl
Bro,
like that.
she got fucked up, bro. She
Don't do
got
my
fucked
girl
up by
like that.
Shigaraki. He wasn't even full power yet.
That's what I'm saying. But that to me is a negative in my hero.
My hero.
Again,
Mm.
bad writing because how do you have the? It's just making it like, yeah, he's
But
OP. That's it. That's
he's
it.
OP.
The only person who
But you
is saying
can't
another
call.
OP character is the OP MC who I've made OP.
But you can't even call him a bitch because he's going up against people, somebody nobody else could ever imagine to beat, and he
Okay,
has to carry the world on his back.
I would probably say he's had some development and not being a bitch. But when the majority of it is him being a bitch, then yeah, it's still like him crying, bro. Like, nah, yeah, he's better now. He had some development
It's
in
because
that. And here's another
it's
thing.
because he's a true hero, bro. He sees the injustice in the world, all the shit. Like he sees all of it. He, bro, with his mind, bro. What was he like? Fucking was he 12, 13?
All right, Stain, calm down.
Stain, man. I'm talking about like by injustice. I mean like the racism
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
the
yeah. I know
hetero
what you
more
mean.
shit like that.
I know
Yeah,
what you mean because yeah, the real life
he doesn't care about his own well being at all. But he didn't eat
the real life
weeks.
references are very heavy handed in my hero. So yeah, I get
Mhm.
what you mean. But I will like that's another thing. I wanted to see that, bro. I don't want to see hey, Deku's back, and now he's just goaded with all these quirks. I want to see that progression, nigga.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
they didn't
get
show that shit at all. Like, they didn't show him
what?
practicing that. I didn't like that.
He just shows back up like, hey, he's cold
That
now.
kind of, but that kind of happened with Luffy though. It showed it a little bit, but he did just come back. Oh, for example, Enies Lobby.
Yeah, and he's sloppy.
Like he was Enies Lobby when he first used Gear Second
Mm-hmm.
and Gear Third. It was just out of nowhere. He was like, I can keep up with you now.
It
Gear
wasn't.
Second.
It wasn't out of nowhere though, because he explains that he based that off of his last loss. they pulled
But we
up
didn't
in
see him like,
they pulled up in Water 7, and then
mhm.
they no dipped
Yeah,
them, and then he was like, "Damn, let me think about it." You feel me?
but we didn't see that process at all. He just showed up there,
Yeah, that's
and
because that was his first time using it. It's not like he
his
trained
first
gears.
time.
It's not like he trained gear second. He was like, "Let me think about how I can do this," and then he thought about it, and he was like, "I can do it like this." Right? It's blood. It's a thing. It's blood doping, right? And it increases speed. Like gear third, I'm gonna say is a bit of an ass pull because like bone balloon, really, nigga.
Bro,
He just
I mean,
he blew air into his. But first of all, you know
you
how
think
hard you
Luffy
have to
is smart
bite
enough?
down to get into your bone and then blow air into it. What?
Bro, that's just based off of his fruit though, being imagination and shit. Like he was like,
Yeah,
oh, I can do this, but still, like he just pulled that shit out of his ass. Like he really just said, I want to be faster. I mean, I guess at the spoilers, no, spoilers. Everybody's seen that shit. I guess if you think about it from the end point of view, that his fruit is anything he can imagine, it makes sense. But when you're going from the beginning till he does Gear Second, he literally just out of nowhere
just does gear
Gear
second.
Second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
it's,
But obviously, but also you have to think about like that's not a perfected gear second, right?
yeah, it's
The
not.
only
But
reason he used gear second and then there was like a clean sweep is because he was fighting Bluno, who's he's trash,
who's about to
bro.
get? No, it's
Yeah,
trash.
he's garbage. He has his fruit and he has the like six powers, and that's what put him over Luffy was the six powers. It was speed
Mm-hmm.
basically. But then once Luffy got that, like Bluno is not stronger than Luffy on any other category. He was just faster because of the six powers. Like, but when he
Well,
pulled it,
could Luffy damage him
when yeah,
before? Actually, I don't think that's well.
he couldn't hit him. Or no, he could
Mm.
damage him, but he had the iron body as well.
Yeah, I'm saying he could damage the Iron Body, but the Gear Second, it just ignored all that.
Yeah, because he could hit harder because he could hit faster. But like when you pulled that against Lucci, somebody who's actually nice, it still didn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like obviously it helped him win the fight, but like he he pretty much lost that fight. Like it was almost he almost
Bro, that was
lost it.
straight willpower
It was straight willpower. That's the only reason he
and
won. He was not.
willpower and like how he wins all his other fights because he was underestimated. Willpower and underestimation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because if you were really trying to kill this guy, you would have knocked him down the first time and just cut his head off or
yeah.
some shit like that. But
Lucci
instead,
was playing. Lucci was playing with his food basically.
he turned around and walked off. Same shit with like, oh, I wouldn't even count Crocodile because Crocodile
Now,
legit thought he killed Luffy.
Crocodile
Yeah,
tried to kill that man.
we're not talking about One Piece right now. We can
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah,
later.
right. Wait, what are we talking about right now?
Uh, Deco being trash.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Deku's trash. Yeah.
okay, but no, he's not even trash,
Yeah, yes, he is.
bro, bro,
And we
bro.
need to make an MC tier list. That needs to be a video where we make a tier list of
He wouldn't
MCs.
be up there. But this, honestly,
he
there's not a lot of MCs I'd put up there.
he's a D tier. He's a D tier MC.
Who who would you rank number like a one MC?
Luffy is top one MC.
And he has so I can't even put him top one just because of how much plot armor he has. Like some of the fights he does don't make sense at all. Like how he'll die, drown in water for 10 minutes, and come back alive.
Okay, first I want to
But
say
first,
this
okay,
disclaimer. Wano, retrospectively, every time I look back at Wano, it's just kind of like, you wrote that, bro. Look,
bro,
Wano,
like,
Wano's kind of. I don't want to say it's bad. The writing in Wano is lackluster. Okay, the writing in Wano is lackluster. That
Have you
in my
seen
defense.
this is one anime I'm gonna binge watch this probably this weekend. Eminence in Shadow. It's not on Crunchyroll, that's why I haven't seen it yet.
I've heard of it.
But I've heard that shit looks amazing.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I've heard
I
of
heard
it.
he's a top tier MC.
Hmm? Oh, you the
I
guy
heard,
from Eminence is a top
yeah,
tier
yeah,
MC.
yeah,
Maybe I gotta watch it too. It's on my list. It is on my
yeah,
list.
okay. But just because Luffy, nothing. Okay, so Luffy, what makes him? Okay, fuck it. We're not talking about One Piece. We're talking
Right.
about.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah.
finish this.
Yeah.
We gotta finish this tier list.
Yeah.
That'll be another video.
Right. 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 That's facts. That's
Okay.
facts. Um. So,
I
but
think actually, I think my headphones are about to die again.
okay.
You want to just go till they die and then take
Yeah. Yeah.
another.
We can. I think it's on you
Cool.
because Spy Family was my number four.
Okay.
So I think it's on you.
Oh, so give it the top three, huh?
Top three.
This is one of my favorite. I could probably go back and watch it from the beginning over. Over and over. I haven't watched the anime over from the beginning except for my top one.
Yeah. Oh, really?
But
Wow.
yeah,
I've rewatched
Overlord.
like pretty much everything on this list. I've rewatched
Yeah,
if I finished it.
Overlord is my number three. And I did have Slime up here because this my favorite kind of anime or like strategy type type anime. And that's pretty much what over. I know they're OP as shit, and they could probably just go dominate the world and all that. But that's not what he's trying to do. He's really just trying to. I like how they play it as him trying to find his friends. Even that's what he's trying to do. But he's created this big name for himself. It's like a game of chess where he's always a step ahead, even though. And the comedy comes in where he's always a step ahead, but he doesn't know he's a step ahead, and his underlings always find a way to make something out of the dumb shit that he says.
Yeah.
I think
So
I just like the diplomacy of it,
yeah.
the OP-ness of the original OP-ness of a SK. And he's not even the strongest in his verse. His his underlings are actually stronger than him most of the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't. So I actually like legitimately like this week just started rewatching Overlord. Because it was like years ago somebody told me to watch it, and I was like, bet I'll give it a shot. And I watched like a few episodes, but then I never watched after that. Not because I didn't like it, it's just because I just didn't watch anymore.
Yeah.
But I was looking for stuff to watch, and I was like, I want to give Overlord another try. So I just like watched episode one just like the other day again. So I'm gonna keep watching it this time and see if I really mess with it.
Overlord is goaded, man.
Yeah,
And it
I've
has
heard.
so many satisfying scenes in it too. That's
Yeah,
another thing. But the diplomacy is what I like about it. The how he's not the strongest, like, but they still respect him
yeah,
as like the all knowing and stuff like that.
yeah,
And it's cool. It's cool. I'm not gonna say too much on it because I don't want to spoil it for you,
yeah,
but it is a great show.
yeah. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it. All right, so
You got
my number three. My so this is encompassing like the whole series, not just like because there's multiple parts of it.
mhm.
But JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is my
I
number
haven't seen
three.
that.
Oh my gosh, bro! Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so
I,
good, bro.
so
Like,
there's some animes. I'm gonna cut you off. So there's some animes that I haven't watched
yeah.
solely because of the animation or how it looks, and
Mm.
JoJo is one of them. So I mean, I could probably get over it. I didn't watch One Piece at the beginning because I saw like some weird shit, like Ivanka's head. I was like, "What the hell is this? I don't know what's this shit." But continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's good, bro. There's so right now I think animated they have six parts.
Hmm.
But there's nine. They just started part nine, like in the manga, like just started like a month ago. But JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, there's not much I can say about it other than just it's goaded. Like the storylines are amazing, and like the first six parts of it, it's all like one like continuous story. Like they're connected, but it's different main characters. It's different JoJos, right?
Mm. Okay.
Because it's like it's a family of them. So it's like like so for example, part one is Jonathan Joestar, and I like part one. A lot of people don't like part one. Like some people will tell you to skip part one. Don't listen
Is
to
it the dude
people.
that's like? Is the dude like? Oh no! Oh my! Is it that
No, no,
dude?
no. That's
No.
Joseph. That's Joseph.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's bro, and the memes, bro, it's highly memeable. I know you've seen them. Anybody
Yeah.
who's in anime has seen JoJo Bizarre Adventures memes, even if you haven't watched it. Like it's so memeable. It's really good, and it has a really unique. I think it has two unique power systems because before the stands even come in, there's this power system called Hamon, which is
Hmm.
basically is think of like Demon Slayer breathing techniques, but like better.
Okay.
Like you can apply it to other stuff, right? It's not just swords, and it's like that. But then you have the stands where a stand is like the it's like a representation of like your inner self of like your soul basically. And so these stands can have different abilities where it could just be like straight hands. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It'd be a power stand, or it could be like a stand that has like a special effect where it's like a it could be like a passive stand that's like always active. It could be a stand that has like um for example, Hermit Purple is a stand, but it's not like a physical, it doesn't have like a physical body. It's just like vines. And he can like use the vines to like attach it to stuff and like he can use his hormone through the vines or like or like
How would you say the power system is in JoJo?
it's terribly balanced, bro. It's
Oh,
probably
really?
it's probably the most balanced power system I've ever seen. Just because you can have stands that can like straight up, if you get hit by the stand, you're KO'd. But you can have stands that also have like the most busted ability ever, like in and they could go against each other. Every stand fight is it's never like it never feels lopsided
Okay.
because there's more to the fights than just like yeah my stand has this power but my stand has this power and my power is better than yours so I win like it's like the stands have different powers and one power might be better like generally but it's also the person who's using the stand right there's also a lot of like strategy that can go into stand fights you know what I mean it's like yeah my
Mhm.
stand is not as strong as yours so obviously I'm not gonna get up close and let you beat me up you know what I mean like that type
Yeah,
of
I'm around
stuff.
like a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that type of stuff. Like it feels so terribly balanced because like you have all like there's nine parts. So obviously you have like this wide array of just stands, and it never gets to the point where it's just like boring. It feels like because they
Hmm.
have these unique abilities and they use them in unique ways. You know what I mean? Like
I've always wanted to.
if you had a stand, it would be different than mine. You know?
I've always wanted a reason to watch it. I might,
Yeah.
might watch it though.
The power system, the stands are amazing. They're amazing. And sometimes that's just it. Like sometimes it's just a matter of strategy. Like I said, like you might see some fights like in the anime where it's just like, damn, how are they gonna beat this guy? But it's like because of the stand's power. But as soon as they are able to like actually get in close and attack, then it's over.
It's over.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
not just straight boxing. But the ones that are straight boxing are heat. So
Cool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm
yeah,
gonna.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I it's yeah, it's top three no doubt for me, dude. Like it's really good. You should
Yeah, these
watch it.
top three.
You should watch
All right. So my number two
it. Yeah,
is One Piece. Number two is One Piece,
my heart.
and that's just because I love my number one too much, so much.
If your number one is what I
But
think it is, I'm gonna be hot, bro. But go ahead.
it probably is. But I mean, I really have power scaling One Piece, the hockey, countering the devil fruits. The devil fruits, so many ways you could use it. Still OP devil fruits. I mean, One Piece. You can go ahead and chime in because there's a lot to say about One Piece. One Piece is just
there's
the story, the character development from everybody. He's taken all of this time to develop all the backstories from just random ass characters
yeah.
like Senior Pink.
Yes.
It's
Oh my
just,
god, see
bro,
your
like,
pinks, bro. Look,
bro,
here's what I'm gonna say about One Piece, and this is a like this is actually a comment I saw on the TikTok. I don't even remember what the TikTok was about, but the comment stuck with me because it's like this is the perfect way to explain One Piece. So the comment basically just said like One Piece is a feeling, and when I read that, I was like, that's
bro,
exactly it,
bro,
bro. Like One Piece is just it's a feeling. I don't know what else to tell you. And there are some anime where people will be like, I didn't like I'm not gonna watch this. And I'll be like, bro, you gotta watch it. Like, or people who say
bro,
or
bro,
there are
yeah,
some anime who are like people who are like, I watched it and it was trash. And I would be like, it was trash. You're trash. There are some anime like that.
I would fight about One Piece, bro. If
I
somebody is talking shit about One
To
Piece,
me, I wouldn't even fight about it because it's to me, even if people don't fuck with One Piece, to me, it's not even like I don't even get mad about it. It's just like, damn, bro.
you're missing out, bro.
Yeah,
You're really
it's like
missing out.
it's like
What it-
I look. I'm not a pitiless person. Okay, like, but it's really hard to get pity from me. The people who can't like One Piece, that's where I will put my pity because it's like
They are
I like I because it's not even like I feel bad for you. It's like damn, bro. Like I wish you could feel it. I
experiencing.
wish you
Yeah,
could feel
bro.
it, bro. Like
Bro,
you know what I mean. One Piece is just
One
a
Piece is
feeling, bro.
perfect. One Piece is just perfect.
It's a feeling.
Like
But yet you got it at number
it,
two. It's perfect, but it's your
ignoring
number
the
two.
ignoring the power scaling and everything,
Yeah, like
just the character development in general.
yeah,
Everybody has a story that made you feel sad about a boat. Come on now, who else can do
bro.
that?
When I tell you no shame, bro. When I tell you
I cried. Yeah, bro, I
I
cried for that too,
cried over a
bro.
fictional ship, not even
Bro,
real, bro. It's different. It's just different. It's just different.
yeah, One Piece is amazing.
It's just different, bro. In case you haven't figured it out by now, we're One Piece fans. So if you hate One
Yeah, yeah,
Piece,
yeah, yeah. Fuck off.
yeah, it's not for you, bro. Yeah, there's not even much to say about it. Uh, so my number two is, and this was easy. Like I have my top two. My top two is easy. My number two, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist.
What? Man.
I couldn't get into it, bro. It was. Is it one of those One Piece things?
You couldn't
No,
get
bro.
into it.
I couldn't get into it, man. Because I used to watch it with my brother, and I'd see bits and pieces of it,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" I mean, some scenes in there are cool, but like, why is your brother? Why is this nigga in a armor suit? That's what I was looking at. It.
Oh
That's
my
just from.
god, bro, you gotta
This
watch
is
it.
just from. I mean, I know why he's in there now,
Yeah.
and it's some sad ass shit, but I still never got that urge, and I think I knew too much about it
Mm-hmm.
before watching it
Mm.
that I didn't really want to go back and watch it.
Damn,
That makes sense.
bro, that sucks,
Yeah,
bro. Look, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I don't. I reserve Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It might be my only 10 out of 10.
really.
Yes. Characters 10 out of 10. Plot 10 out of 10. Animation 10 out of 10. Like everything about it. And the thing I'm gonna say about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that is a 10 out of 10 is because it's multifaceted, right? Yeah, it's a shonen. There's action, there's adventure, there's comedy, there's even a little bit of romance in there. There's mystery. There's like horror to an extent, kind of like body horror almost. And it does every single one of these things perfectly.
Mhm.
Because you can watch an anime and just be like, yeah, it's more like yeah, this part of it is good, but this part of it they're kind of lacking. It's not that it doesn't. I'm not even saying like the action in it is 10 out of 10, or the comedy in it is 10 out of 10, or the romance in it is 10 out of 10. I'm
Just
saying
make
that it's all perfectly balanced in a way that it in the story together as a whole, it's almost unbeatable. Like it's almost all the fact that it's perfectly balanced in all ways. I feel like is what makes it such an amazing story. Like I said, the characters, the story, the plot twists, all of it. Like the even the alchemy, like the power system is it's general in that way to where it's like it's so easy to understand, but also you can apply it in unique ways to where these characters, yeah, they're all using alchemy, but they all have their unique abilities. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So like I don't even know what else to say about it other than it's peak, bro. It's peak.
If it's that good, bro, I'll go back and watch it.
Full
I have
Metal
to go watch it.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood specifically.
Yeah, I know because there was no other one. Trash was just regular Falcon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
all right,
yeah, it's peak, bro.
I'll go watch it.
And before you say your number one, I'm gonna say mine. because we've already talked
Yeah,
about
we know
it.
what it is.
It's One
Yeah, we know
Piece,
what it
bro.
is.
It's One
Yeah.
Piece. Like it's one. If Full Metal Alchemist is peak, it's the peak of the mountain. One Piece is the clouds. One Piece is the sky,
It's
bro.
above that.
It's the
It's
sky.
above that.
It's a like it's a feeling. That's all I
One
can say.
Piece is if any anime could take its time to develop every character, it's One Piece, right? Just everything, everybody. The mystery in One Piece is amazing. I'm
Yeah,
kind of getting tired of not knowing shit about Shanks, but still,
yeah. I mean, One Piece definitely
just
has
some
its
stuff.
flaws, but like
But
as a story, as a piece of fiction,
hmm
it's it's there, bro.
bro. And there's another thing I don't like. There's one thing I don't like about One Piece,
Mm.
and it's the amount of time that they actually do these things in. Like this, he went and trained for 2 years on that island, but from up until after a time skip till now, it's only been like 2 months or so, and
Yeah,
he's got like he's traveled the whole fucking ocean in 2 months. Like even that doesn't even seem realistic. But I mean, well, not realistic. That's a bad word to use when
yeah,
talking about One Piece. But you know what
yeah.
I mean.
I
Yeah,
know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. It definitely
he
has
got.
like a the time thing is definitely weird in One Piece for
Yeah,
sure.
but I guess that's just the anime thing in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
I guess.
Honestly,
So my number one
don't say it. Don't say it. All right.
is is my favorite anime of all time, Konosuba. Why, you may ask? Why?
I'm gonna let you get
Bro, it's just because.
everything out before I say what I'm gonna say.
Okay, one, I fuck with the MC because it's one of those slice of life where he's not trying to get any stronger. First of all, he doesn't even know why the fuck he's there, and he's not gonna let anybody bullshit him. That's why he brought that bitch down with him, or Aqua. He brought Aqua. He's like, you know what? You're gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna bring your ass with me. That I think is one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. And she was like, and she's so fucking stupid. And the comedy of it, everybody has their quirks. Everybody's strong as shit, but at the same time, they're not. And he's the only person that could make these group of people work together to be what they are. Another thing is just a comedy. I could watch this show over and over again. Or it's kind of like The Office to me. Like I could just watch it over and over and over again. And the animation in it is amazing for a slice of life. Like if you've seen the movies or anything like that, it doesn't make I don't know, like the adult humor. But go ahead, what you got to say about it?
It does have good animation. All right, so here's the thing. Here's a bit of context for everybody watching. Right, I watched Konosuba a couple of years ago, maybe, and I dropped it. I dropped it at episode 4. And then before we made this video, Matt was talking to me about Konosuba, hyping it up, obviously, because it's his favorite. And he was like, "You got to rewatch it, bro. At least to episode 5." I was like, "Bet." You know, I'm gonna rewatch it. He's like, "Watch it in dub. It's funnier." I was like, "Bet." I'm gonna rewatch it. And I did mess with. It wasn't as bad as I remembered it being. Here's the thing that Matthew doesn't know is that I watched the episode 5, but then I was like, "There's 11 episodes in the first season. I'm already halfway through, bro. I might as well
Mm-hmm.
just watch the rest
Mm-hmm.
of it." So I watched the rest of. I watched the rest of the first season, only the first season. Here's what I have to say about Konosuba. Konosuba is not bad, but in no way, in my opinion, in no way is it good.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna approach your topics as you brought them up. First of all, the main character is the worst thing about the show. Kazuma is the worst thing about the show. Even when the first time I watched it, I actually enjoyed it and I enjoyed the humor, but Kazuma ruined it for me. Kazuma is an asshole. And not in like the
Mm-hmm.
funny haha asshole kind of way. He's just a dick. He's like he's honestly an incel. Like the way he was talking sometimes, it's just kind of like,
Bro,
huh? Like he feels like a jerk, like a dickhead that nobody likes, and I don't like him because he's that way. Like, and there were moments even where he was like, he would get onto like Aqua or Megumin or Darkness for being useless when they were in that moment more useful than he is.
So I will say
I
this.
was like, what are you, huh? What are you talking about? You're just a judgmental prick who's judging other people, but you're not even on yourself, bro. And then, okay, yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna
So first, I'm gonna say Konosuba is not for everybody because it's a different kind of humor. Konosuba clicks with my kind of humor, so it's not like somewhat One Piece. So everybody could kind of just enjoy it, just everything. It kind of clicks with my dark humor, and he is a dickhead, but he's a dickhead for good reasons because his team is so fucking stupid most of the time that like he just. Can you give me an example of one time where he
That's the
said
that's the thing though, is that
there?
his team is so fucking stupid, but so is he. But he pretends he's better than them.
Like what's an example?
Here's my example. Here's my example. I think it was
Okay,
like
okay.
I don't remember what episode it was. It may have been like the last one. They had finished just beating like the moving fortress or whatever it was, right?
Okay.
And what did he say? I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. Basically, he was saying
Did
like
they? I remember what happened now.
he
Okay.
was basically like this is the most like simplistic the one I could give you, bro. He called them losers.
Okay.
He was like, now I have to be a team with this bunch of losers. Like, nigga, you're a loser, bro. You're trash too. That's why you're all a team, because you're all trash, but you're better than them. I don't get it. It made me like I can't connect to this main character. It's like, why are you being such a dick, bro? Just
Bro, I
be
don't even see that as
cool.
him being the dick.
Just be cool.
I see that as him being real. Like for
It's
example,
not him being real though.
they respect him more than probably anybody else because he'll tell them as it is. They'll be like, "Wow, you're so amazing. You're so amazing." Like think about this. Remember when Aqua was in the cage
Hmm.
and the hero came
Yeah.
that he dueled,
Hmm.
and she was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, Kazuma, get me away from this dude."
Yeah.
Because that attitude, nobody fucks with that attitude, bro. You're
Yeah.
acting like
Yeah.
you're better
That's
than
true.
everybody. Kazuma doesn't act like he's better than anybody,
Yes, he does. He literally the joke is him acting like he's better than his entire team.
but he knows what they can do, and he knows that he's weaker than them in aspects. He understands what they're strong at. For example, he'll set them up like a chess game. Like he'll set up darkness to go. He knows he's a fucking horny guy. Like for example, I don't know if you've seen this part where he tied her. He tied her to like a back of a trailer and just dragged her into a cage and let her get beat up by these like ostrich things.
Yeah.
Like he uses them in comedic ways that I fuck with.
And
And Megami,
that's
mm,
cool, but to me, yeah, that's funny. On paper, that's funny. But then when you take it to me and you say and you bring in the fact that just his character, yeah,
he's a dick, but
it's
he gets his treatment, like his bad treatment. You know how many times this guy
and he doesn't
has
learn
died?
from it at all. That's what I'm saying. He's just the same. Like I don't.
But that's why it's funny. Because like I
Here's
don't know if
another
you've seen
thing
this.
that I didn't get to when you say the comedy of it. It is funny, and then it stops being funny. Right here, listen, hear me out. Here's what I'm about to say, and you're going to disagree, obviously, but here's what I'm going to say about it. Once you watch the first 5 episodes, you've gotten all the jokes that are in the series. Those are all the
I
jokes.
disagree. I
No,
disagree.
no, those are all the jokes. They just do them like they just do them over again. There's no
Mhm.
new jokes. Aqua's useless. Yeah, that was funny. Maybe the first 2 or 3 episodes. Darkness is horny. Yeah, that was funny. Maybe like the first, Megumin can use explosion and basically wipe out anything, but she collapses after.
Mhm.
Hilarious. Like it's the same jokes over and over and over and over again. That eventually it's like, where's the new joke?
You haven't seen the movie yet, or any of the other
No,
seasons.
because I'm not going to.
'Cause
Matt,
yeah,
I'm going to be honest with
bro,
you. I'm not going to. I'm not going to
bro,
watch.
soap detergent, bro.
I don't hate. I don't hate Konosuba.
Okay. Uh huh.
I don't hate Konosuba. I just don't like
Bro,
Konosuba.
oh my
If you ask me to rate Konosuba on a scale of 1 to 10,
god.
if you ask me on a scale of 1 to 10, where 5 is completely neutral, it's out of 5. and it would be lower if the rest of it wasn't so fun because I hate
You
Kazuma.
have it.
Let's take
Oh, you're missing.
let's take Kazuma out
Oh,
of the equation, and honestly, it might be like a 6 or 7 show. I'm not gonna lie.
bro, you have to at least. Okay, one more
No,
thing you have to watch.
no,
It's the movie, man. It's the
Matthew,
movie,
Matthew.
bro. That is all the comedy is a different kind of comedy that you will see and you'll probably be fucking weak about.
I
You
already
have to watch
sat
the movie.
through
No,
11 episodes. You know how many hours that is of this show?
man, I'm going to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's is
But all you,
good. What's your point? I've already
bro,
watched
okay,
Konosuba. I watched the first season of Konosuba for you, bro.
bro,
And now
this
you're telling
movie,
me I
man.
need to watch more?
You need to watch the movie. You need to watch the movie. You need to watch the movie. I promise you, bro. It's amazing, bro.
Maybe. I'll think about it, bro. I'll think
Bro,
about it.
bro.
I'll think about it. At the end of the day, you got Matt's thoughts on Konosuba. It's his number one.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you some scenes. All right, that might
here,
change your mind.
here's my thoughts for everybody watching it. And I know people fuck with Konosuba heavy. I'm gonna just list them out straight, right? Why I didn't enjoy it as much as everybody else. Kazuma, trash. The jokes, not. They're funny, but then they're not funny. First of all, the world is so copy paste generic fantasy world.
Bro, do you know? Okay, you remember when Darkness?
Tell me how
I
it's
think they
any
captured.
different than any other fantasy world. Tell me, please.
What do you mean by fantasy world?
It's copy
Like,
paste. It's copy paste. If you took an RPG from like the
but that's not what it's
1990s,
about, though.
that's the yeah. I know that's not what it's about, but that's still a negative to me. Where it's just like
I think you're looking at the show
there's no world building
for
at
the wrong
all.
reasons.
There's no world building at all.
Okay, that's not what it's about.
No, no. Look, Matt, that's not. I'm not saying
Okay,
that's what
okay,
it's about.
I
I'm
got you,
saying
got you,
that
got you.
still, just in general, that's something that I noticed is just that and that's because I looked for something else, right? That's because the jokes got
Mhm.
so unfunny to me. I was like, okay, there's got to be something else, bro. And
Bro,
that's one of the things I was like, damn, I can't even say the world is cool because it's copy paste with no uniqueness in it.
there's there's so many good fucking comedic scenes in there that are amazing. Like for example, Megami was blowing up that castle. All right, do you remember that?
I do remember that. I
And
enjoyed
then
that.
remember when they came and took darkness, and then he didn't even go back to the bitch. Was it darkness he took?
No, no, he didn't take it. He
Or no,
cursed
they put
her.
the curse.
Yeah, he
Oh,
tried to
okay,
put the
yeah.
curse on somebody else, and then darkness jumped in front of it,
Okay,
and then they
okay.
didn't even
Shit
fight,
like
bro.
that
And
is
they didn't even fight, bro.
hilarious.
Okay,
Okay,
it's funny. I don't know
okay.
about hilarious, but even that. Okay, look,
Mhm.
when darkness jumped in front of it and took it, and then they like cured her, like Aqua like blessed her and it took the curse off. I was like, okay, that's pretty funny, bro. Like that's pretty cool. But then the Dullahan came back.
Mhm.
I didn't need this. I didn't need
Mhm.
him to come back and for there to be a fight. I
They just
didn't
whooped his ass.
I didn't need that. It was a waste, honestly. It was a waste of time.
Why is it a waste though? I mean,
It was a waste because there was nothing that it was nothing for first of all, the fight was mid
the fight was mid.
and it wasn't funny. The fight wasn't funny to me either. Because the joke of like what was it?
So that
Aqua's like bless or whatever, and then he like roll around on the ground like ah. I was just like, okay, yeah, sure, maybe that was funny the first time, but then you did it 3 more times, and it was no longer
uh,
funny. It was funny the first time, and you should have kept it. It keeps it. Konosuba beats all of its jokes to death. How am I supposed to live with the jokes if all the jokes are beat to death, bro? I can't. I'm sorry. Like the dual hunt thing was a waste. The thing with the castle like blowing it up, that's another one. It's like, yeah, that was funny, but also maybe you could have like cut that just a little bit more. The animation is like really good, honestly, especially like in specific moments, like when Megumin casts like explosion or like Aqua does like a spell or like any of the like big spells, they look
mhm.
amazing. Like I was caught off guard. I was like, this is because it's like an isekai. It's like a slice of life comedy isekai, and
and
it's
he's
like
not even
and it's like
top at all.
this animation is that's top tier animation
Yeah.
for that. You know what I mean? So I could definitely give Konosuba its props, but also the fact that they have modern panties, but bras don't exist at all in this world because the jiggle physics are crazy.
I forgot about that shit. Oh, but
Like,
darkness. I think that's just darkness though, right?
no, it's not. It's not just darkness.
Because
it's
I don't know dark.
it's the guild lady. It's darkness.
Bro, I can't even.
It's
I can't
Megumin's
say anything
rival.
about
It's
that.
Megumin's rival. It's pretty much any
Oh,
female that has tits and is not wearing armor.
mhm.
Yeah, which I mean,
Hey,
like
bro, that's a lot of animes though.
that is, yeah,
Like
no, that
fucking.
is a lot of
But
animes. That is a lot of
I will
animes for
say,
sure, for sure.
I will say, like for example, One Piece. They don't really jiggle. I guess they
They
just
don't.
like Nami,
They're
Robin.
just built weird.
They're
Honestly,
just built like weird shapes.
they're built like the
But
letter P.
it may be more in Konosuba, more prevalent because that nigga is a horny ass nigga anyway. You see what his main go to is when he's fighting women is steel. And what I like with him is he doesn't care about your gender. He doesn't care who you are. Equal rights, equal lefts. He'll embarrass you in public, anything like that. He's low down and fucking dirty. All right.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm looking at it a different way
It's not like
because the way that
he
he was talking about some of these other characters, I was like, is this dude an incel? Like, legitimately, is he an incel? Like, it
no
felt.
bro, like he will dog you. He will. It doesn't matter who you are. He will call you trash. He will. Okay. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He
Yeah,
doesn't care about
well,
gender.
yeah, well, neither do I. I don't.
Yeah. Like
I don't care about Kazuma, bro. I mean, I can't. I'm so like Kazuma. I just can't like Kazuma.
I'm telling you, watch
I
that
just
movie,
don't
man.
like his personality, bro.
Watch that movie. It's not even about Cosmo. It's about Megumi's family. And is it all about? Or is that the second? It's no. It's about okay. It's about Aqua's sect, like the people who worship Aqua.
Oh, okay.
Now look at Aqua.
That might be interesting
Yeah,
then.
look at Aqua. Now, how do you think her people would be?
Fucking nuts, bro. Fucking crazy.
Exactly, bro.
Fucking
I'm
insane.
telling you. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is funny.
All right, I might watch it then. I might watch it because I mean, like I said, I like literally every other character except Cosmo.
It's about Aqua's sect, and it's about Megumi's family, like the demons.
Yeah.
Like you know how what's Megumi's rival? You know how she's kind of fucking OP, right? Like everybody in Megumi's family is OP as fuck. It's just Megumi's dumbass who just wanted to use explosion. So yeah, fight scenes. The fight scenes there are actually pretty good, and the animations.
All right. So let's say I watch the movie and I like it, and then my opinion is I hate Konosuba. I don't like
You
Konosuba,
hate?
but I like the movie. That's
Okay,
it.
okay.
But I mean, because it's not going to change my mind on the anime. Watching the movie, even if it is funny, it's not going to change my mind on the end because I've watched it. Right,
Mhm.
I've watched the 11 episodes. That's where my opinions come from. I've watched it. Honestly, if I had watched just those five, I probably would have better things to say about Konosuba than if I continued to watch the
What
rest of
was
the
it?
six.
Was the fifth episode? Is that end off on the duel? The duel?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When he stole Bro's
Okay,
sword, and then yeah, that was that episode.
okay, gotcha. That shit was funny.
Yeah, because like if I had stopped right there, I would have been like, Konosuba's all right. But
Hmm.
the fact that I kept going and it was just like, why? At one point, I was just like, I was hoping, bro. I was like, maybe this next episode, maybe this next episode, like not this one, but this one. This one will do it.
Yeah, man. Well, I can't be mad at your opinion.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I still think it's goaded, and it's my top.
That's crazy that you have
And
Kono, that you
I'm
have
probably
Kon,
gonna
that
watch.
you have Konosuba over One Piece is mind-boggling, baffling, crazy to me.
No, I'm not saying Konosuba is a better anime than One
Yeah,
Piece
yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm not saying that at all.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
my favorite,
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
no,
the
I get
one
what you're saying. I
I
get what
don't
you're
really
saying.
see myself. watching One Piece again. Well, I can see myself watching it again, but I there's too many arcs I struggled through to
Too many?
not too many. The arcs is long as fuck. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah,
One arc is long as fuck. So
yeah, yeah. No,
it's got
that's
the
valid.
there's
That's valid.
another one,
That's definitely valid.
and it takes too long to get to the action, even when especially when I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I don't know. I started rewatching it, and I don't know. I think I'm loving it more, honestly. Like,
hmm,
because for example,
I know my
like Syrup Village when they got Usopp. The first time I watched that, I was like, okay, that was a cool little arc.
mhm.
But then I watched it back, and it was just that moment of like when they were leaving, and Usopp he was about to leave on another ship, and Luffy was like, "What are you talking about, bro? Like, get on!" Like,
Oh yeah, I
like
remember that.
I
Yeah.
literally like teared up, bro, because it was like watching it for the second time, and then like knowing where they go, and like the bond that they all like kind of and the development that they have going forward, like looking back, like watching that moment again, it's just kind of like, damn, like it just hit harder. I don't know, it was crazy. It
hmm
hit hard, and the same with Chopper, bro. When Chopper was like
See, see,
telling
I do want to drum arc. That was a fucking goated arc,
the
especially when
Drum
Luffy
Kingdom is
carried them
goaded.
up that mountain, and then
From the
Chopper was like,
flag,
"This is what friends are, bro." That's
that joke was like drum. I think shit, cut that out. A lot of like a lot of One
the
Piece
crew
fans,
joining.
a lot of One Piece fans will look back on like those pre-time skip arcs,
hmm
especially or pre-Grand Line arcs, and they will rank them lower just because of like everything, like
They
all
don't,
the
yeah.
like all the major like hype stuff that came after that. But
No, I
like
feel like most of those arcs are better than like I put Dressrosa underneath most of the pre-time skip arcs.
yeah, like Dressrosa was nice, but like looking back at it, bro, it's
Yeah, there was
like
no like that same emotion wasn't there.
it wasn't
Like
there, bro.
there was so much emotion in the pre-time skip, like Enies Lobby,
Oh
Drum,
my gosh,
uh, whatever, Sanji. When Sanji was leaving for the first time,
the
Sanji
Baratie
was
arc.
goaded. I
Sanji
feel like
was
they did my boy
cold as
dirty.
hell in his
I,
arc,
they they
bro.
did they did they did they did him wrong though.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
If you're still
what else?
watching at this point, you don't should know.
Zoro.
I'm a
Yeah,
Sanji hater, bro. Just
yeah,
PSA.
hardcore Sanji hater for no
PSA.
reason at all,
What do you mean for no reason?
bro.
Don't get me
All
started,
right,
Matt. Don't get me started, bro. For no reason,
it's because he's a simp, right?
I have some reasons. Honestly, when he was a simp pre time skip, it was fine.
He was like okay. I will say
When
this.
he was just a
hmm
simp, it was fine.
And
When
when he was a simp back then, he actually had like game. Like he was
he
talking
actually
to these.
had Riz, bro.
He had game, bro. Now he's like I would say that now they made him more like a what is it called incel whatever.
Well,
Like he
not
is.
even an incel. He's more just like a generic, like perverted anime character that you would get from any other perverted anime character. That's what he
It's not the
feels like.
same kind, bro. It's like last. I don't know. It's not the same kind at all. It's like amplified to the max, and I think it's because think about it. Like, this how I justify it. He stayed on Kumba
Kamabaka.
Island. Yeah, Kumabaka Island for 2 years with straight. I mean, with straight, bro. If you're a woman lover and you stay on that island for 2 years, you're gonna come out. They even converted his ass for a little bit too. He was like, "Hold on, wait a minute, bro.
This is
You're
this
gonna
is this is Sanji fans have to defend Sanji with their lives, bro. Never,
bro,
never could be me, bro. Never with any of
bro,
the other Straw Hats am I defending them with my life like Sanji fans have to defend Sanji with their lives
bro.
because they have to. Because they have. That's how you know
I
that.
will.
Come on.
Sanji's OP as fuck too. Like he is giving everything. That's one thing I don't like about Sanji is how strong he is, and we haven't really seen a training arc from him. Or I mean, Zoro's kind of the same way too. I mean, pretty much everybody
Zoro trains
post time
daily,
skip.
bro.
Yeah, I know what Toro trains daily like, but I want to see more of him actually learning his hockey.
Yeah, yeah. And we might get some flashbacks to that, honestly. We
Yeah,
haven't. We
hopefully.
might. Yeah, I hope we do. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Sanji just gets everything. Everything is handed to Sanji, bro. And then you had a whole arc. I love Whole Cake. Whole Cake is like my
Mhm.
second favorite arc, with Enies Lobby being top. Whole Cake Island is my second favorite arc, and it has nothing to do with Sanji. It has nothing to do with Sanji. Is why it's my favorite arc. It doesn't.
What do you mean?
It
What
does.
do
It
you
has nothing to do with Sanji, bro. I like. Okay, I love the Germa double six. Sanji might be my least favorite Vince Smoke. besides,
what?
besides Yonji. No, look. The only reason that I have Sanji in like such high ranks and characters is because he gets the Straw Hat tax, right? Because he's a Straw Hat. I like
Mhm.
him better than if Sanji was not a Straw Hat, bro. He would probably be he would be bottom rung on my
So
characters.
I just wish Sanji had that because it's changed. Like I wish he had that same personality, that same coldness to him that he had pre-time skip.
Yeah, if he
And
did,
that's when he became my favorite pre-time skip.
yeah,
Now, like when he almost died that was kind of funny
on
when he almost
Fishman
died
Island, bro.
on yeah on Fishman Island, blood loss, bro.
That was
Like
not funny to me, bro. I was upset.
bro, like
I was
and
like,
another thing, all the defense I have for Sanji honestly comes from pre-time skip, and he didn't really have any training at all, man. It's just like,
none,
but it
zero.
was cold though. It was cold though when he put on that fucking suit, that German suit, and he was fucking shit up like nothing. Yeah, that was cold. He was holding the motherfucking the Yonko commanders from Kaido back by himself.
Yeah, he was. But, this
Yeah,
this is why I'm a
bro.
Sanji hater, bro. Because he's. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. This is why I'm a Sanji hater, bro. Because like you're giving Sanji all of this. Sanji is top four in the Straw Hats. I almost slipped up. I almost said top three. He's top
Top three,
four. He's top four in the Straw Hats, right?
bro. Like his durability even like it's stronger. I'm pretty sure it's stronger than the other German kids just because of how strong he was before it activated. It has to be
That's what I'm saying. Like
like
Sanji has nothing, but he
it's
has everything.
it's at least it's like he's constantly coded in advanced armament hockey.
Sanji having everything is another reason I hate on him, bro. He has
Yeah.
everything for no reason. He has a trash dream, and
What's his
he
dream? It's either all. Well, his dream is based off of him being a cook.
he has a
It's not
trash
based.
dream,
Well,
and I don't care, bro. Like
bro,
every run of the Straw Hats dreams is better than Sanji's dream. Every single one of them.
this man just wants to cook, man. What? I'm trying to think. What is Frankie's dream?
His dream was to build the
Make a boat for the Pirate King.
yeah.
He already did that.
Well, I think the point is the ship has to finish the journey.
Yeah, yeah. Signed. I'm trying to think. What's Brooks' dream?
Laboon, get back to Laboon.
That nigga can do that shit tomorrow, bro. He can just
Here's
turn
the thing,
around.
though. That one has emotional significance not only to the characters but to us
Bro, his has
because
the
we've
same emotional significance because his dad, his real dad, said, "This is the ocean. Has all the fucking fish in it. This is the only thing I wanted to see in my life." That's why he has that dream because he
You're
that's
telling me
emotional significance
Sanji's
too.
dream has more emotional significance to us as the audience than Brooke reuniting with Laboon.
Yes, Sanji's been through a
I
lot
don't
more
give a.
shit than what
I
Brooke
don't give
has,
a.
bro.
I'm
It's
about to get
just
to
because
that
you
point
don't
too.
care
No,
about
look, I'm about to
Sanji,
get to that point too. First of all, I don't give a about this bro seeing the ocean. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Wow,
bro.
there's
Mm,
a lot of fish in the ocean. That
but
warms
his
my
was from
heart. It
color.
makes me cry. Let's get to Sanji's backstory, bro. They have to give bro
Mm,
another backstory. Look. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
now that's
this.
a one backstory, bro.
He has
He's been through some shit, man. He's probably been through some of the not the most.
He
Obviously not the
doesn't even
most. I
have
think Robin.
that's what I'm about to say. He doesn't even have the worst backstory on the
But
ship.
why is that a competition though? He still had like the second worst out of
I'm
everybody.
not saying I'm not saying it's a competition. I'm also not saying it's the second
Mm,
worst. I'm not saying it's a competition. All I'm saying is that people will use that as a
mhm.
reason for Sanji when it's not a competition. That's what I'm saying. You have to dig deep. You just say, oh, he's been through so much, so him seeing the all blue has more emotional significance. No, it doesn't.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm
It doesn't.
saying because it was the dream of his real father, right? I'm saying, you know, what I'm saying his real father is the chef. I'm talking
Yeah,
about a
Zeph.
cook.
Yeah, Zeph.
He wants to carry on that same thing that his real father couldn't do because his father sacrificed for him. It's like carrying on the torch. If Zeph was dead, it'd be a lot more intense, but he's not dead.
Look,
That's the only thing that doesn't make it as intense.
I feel like I'm really being a Sanji hater right now because that means absolutely. Look, if it makes it feel any if it makes you feel any better,
Mm-hmm.
I put the emotional weight of Sanji's dream almost equal to the emotional weight of Zoro's dream. Because Zoro just wants to be the strongest swordsman. We don't even know Rai for real because I think he already wanted to be the strongest swordsman before he met Kuina. But now he just really wants to because he made a promise to Kuina.
I will say Sanji's
You know,
dream though, it doesn't really seem like he's going for it like that.
no, it's
And for
because it's a weak ass dream. You can't go for
and
it, bro.
you know what you probably have to do for his dream is to break the red line.
Yeah, they're gonna have to break
So
the red
it's an
line.
intense
I
it's
say,
an
but
intense dream.
Luffy's gonna have to break the red line. Sanji's dream is the only one I feel like that's entirely dependent on Luffy. Luffy is carrying Sanji's dream.
Well, shit, Frankie too.
Yeah, okay, Frankie's dream too. Frankie's dream
What
too.
is Robin?
To find out about the Void Century.
Depending on Luffy,
No, it's not. No,
Nami.
no, no, no. Yeah, no, but not in the same way. That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, all the Straw Hats' dreams are like dependent on Luffy
I
in that
would
way that they wouldn't get anywhere without Luffy, probably. But the fact that they could, like, Sanji's dream or Nami's dream is to draw a map of the world. Like with Luffy, obviously, she's gonna be able to do that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that is a general dream that like it could have been done on any other pirate ship.
I mean, but they don't even know that you have to break the red line to get the all blue. So that's not really
But that's what
dependent.
I'm saying. Sanji has no actual weight himself. He's not putting any weight at all behind his dream. If Nami wants to draw a map, she has to. Yeah, she has to. First of all, she's not strong, so she has to survive through all these islands and actually be able to draw the map of going through all these islands, right? Sanji, no matter he can't do anything to make his dream come true except to support Luffy. Luffy is holding Sanji's dream in his clutches, bro. Sanji's not
I don't
breaking the
even.
red line.
I
Sanji's
don't
not
see
breaking
it
the red
like that
line.
at all.
Luffy is. I because Sanji's the only one, bro. Every other
But
person's
yeah,
dream can be
we know
achieved
this, though.
with them putting in
He
into the
he
dream that
thinks
Sanji can't.
he thinks his dream is actually just going on the ocean and finding something.
And
He
it's
doesn't think it's anything about
well, that's great. That's what he thinks, but it's not.
like.
It's just
And
not
then,
that way.
so okay,
Yeah, you can
it's
think
the
you're
same thing as like Robin's dream, for example. It's completely dependent on somebody carrying her through these treacherous things so she can find all the poneglyphs.
it's not the fact that it's that's not the fact that oh my gosh, I don't even know how to say it, bro. Look. Yeah, okay, so yeah, let's say Robin, for instance. She has to be like carried through all these treacherous things to get to the poneglyphs.
Hmm.
She's the only one that can put in the work to actually read these poneglyphs and actually piece together the void century. She's one of the only people in the world who can read poneglyphs. You see what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Sanji can't break the red line. He just can't.
So okay, I see what your argument would make more sense about. It's not about him. He can't break the red line itself. It's about what he's doing for that dream. Like his specialty is cooking. That has nothing to do with finding the ocean. Robin's specialty is reading the poneglyphs, and
She's
she
an
wants to read all the
archaeologist.
poneglyphs.
That's her whole thing.
Okay, I can get. Mm-hmm.
But like with Sanji, it's just like, yeah, he's strong as hell, and he's supporting Luffy. He's one of the wings of the. Well, he may be the tail now since Jinbei's there, but he's
Bro,
supporting the.
bro,
he's
I don't
supporting
know, man.
he's supporting Luffy and becoming the Pirate King. And I admit that Luffy probably wouldn't have gotten where he is without Sanji. I will admit that. But what I'm saying is that Sanji, Luffy is the one that is completing Sanji's dream. Sanji's not completing his dream because he can't. He has no way to do that. Zoro being the
I
strongest
can say the
swordsman,
same for Brook too.
Zoro being the strongest. No, you
Well,
can't, bro.
Brook, Brook,
Brooke can get his shit back to Laboon right now if he wanted to, bro. That during the
Look at
time
who
skip,
got
he
Brooke.
could have he
Who
could
got
have
Brooke out of that fucking smoke? It wasn't Brooke.
yeah,
He couldn't even complete his dream
it wasn't Luffy
without
either.
Luffy or
What's it,
anything.
bro? It wasn't Luffy either. It was Zoro. But he look. That's what. Look. He could have got.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
he was trapped in Thriller Bark. But
Mm-hmm.
like now that he's
They
out,
needed Luffy to come over there and whoop. Well, he didn't even whoop his ass. Gecko Moria just folded. But anyway, that's a different story.
I don't even think you can argue Brook because it's like at
I don't think
least
I think Brooke doesn't even really have like besides finding Laboon has like any
yeah
motivation.
yeah. There's no
He's just
like
there.
yeah. He doesn't really
But
have
that's a
that ambition. He's not searching for something. He knows Laboon. Well, first of all, it wasn't even his dream until they told him that like yeah, Laboon is still
mhm.
there. You know what I mean? And then he was like, damn,
So Brooke doesn't have it.
I got to get back to my homie. You know what I mean? That's basically like I got to go see bro. He's still there. I got to go see bro. Sanji's had this dream since he was a child, bro.
To see the all blue.
To see the all blue. To see all these fish in one place.
Hmm.
Wow. Like and then he
He's a
can
chef though.
and then he
That's
can't
different to him
I know it means more to him because he's a chef, but the fact that that's his dream, it's lackluster. But yeah, that's his dream, but even he can't do it. He cannot do it. Luffy has to do it. And this is all speculation because we don't really know about the all blue. It's
hmm
speculation that you have to break the red line to combine all the seas and make the all blue. But who's doing that? Not Sanji. Luffy's doing it. Luffy is doing it. The only thing Sanji is doing for him to put a check mark on his dream is looking at it like, oh, there it is. And then it's check
bro.
mark. There's nothing else,
Bro.
bro. He can't do anything else. That's what I'm saying. He's supporting Luffy, which is in its own.
I his dream. All right. He's doing what he think he has to do. Right. It doesn't matter if it's what he really has to do or not. It's what he thinks he has to do because he doesn't have this reader point of view of it. His dream is to travel. He has to travel to sea, do all this shit to try to find the all blue and
That's
and see it
that's not
or
his
cook
dream.
some fish from it.
That's not his dream.
But like, you know what I'm saying? That's what he
That's
has
what
to do
he's
for his dream
no, it's not. That's what he's doing for his dream.
because he
If
doesn't.
Zoro was like, I want to be the strongest swordsman, so you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna get real good at boxing.
No, that's not the same thing at all. That's not a good analogy, bro. You don't know where it's at. If you, that's the same thing as Robin. She wants to find like, for example, Luffy. He wants to find the One Piece,
Yeah,
so he's gonna need somebody to help him do it.
yeah.
So he has Robin and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not taken away from his dream or anything like that.
It's not.
So what would you say about Luffy's dream?
I wouldn't say
Since it's
like
completely dependent about on somebody else.
I'm not saying it's. I really don't know how to say it. At the end of the day, even though Luffy's dream is dependent upon his crew, when he gets there, he gets there. He first of all, he's put in the most work,
He's just
and second, when he gets there and he gets the One Piece, whatever the One Piece is, and he becomes the Pirate King, he becomes the Pirate King. He put the most work in. Either he put the most work in. He just did. And second, like he has achieved his dream
it's the same.
from putting in all this work. Luffy can't get there without putting in his work. Here. Let me say it this way: if Sanji wasn't a part of the Monster Quartet #4, if he wasn't, as strong as he was, let's say he was like Nami level strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
His at the end of the day, his dream is still getting a check marked by it because because Luffy's doing it. You know what I mean? His strength, his growth doesn't play into his dream whatsoever when it comes to what's needed for his dream to be achieved. Because
But
Luffy
why does
is the
that?
one that's doing it. And he's the only straw hat that's that way.
What
Because
is Jinbei's dream?
everything else Jinbei's dream is being a cold nigga, bro, and he's already doing it. All right, look,
It's this. It's
yeah,
discrimination. Some like, I guess,
honestly,
like in
that's a good point. Honestly, I don't know what his dream is for real. For real, I don't really know what Jinbei's dream is.
so you're saying, but you're pretty much
Every
for
every
Sanji's
straw
dream.
every straw hat puts something in for their dream, right? It's a group. Let's say it's a group effort, but every straw hat is putting something in that only they can do for their dream. There's nothing that Sanji only he can do for his dream to see the all blue because Luffy is the one person that is Luffy's the one person that is that's the only thing that he can do and that will achieve Sanji's dream. Sanji has nothing that is unique to him to his dream or only he can do it to achieve it. Well, everybody else can.
Becoming a brave man of the sea.
That's different because it's not physical. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Usopp's dream is an aspiration. It's Usopp's dream is literally a growth of his character to get to a point where he feels like that's like self, right? But when it comes to the physical, where Sanji's dream isn't to feel like he's the best chef in the world, it's
Bro,
to see fish in the
it's
ocean. That's his dream.
bro.
His dream is
I don't.
physical, and he
It's
could
to see
do
the all blue. His
nothing.
dream is to see something nobody else has ever seen before. Say it like that. It's different.
Well, sure,
Just because it's
you could
fish,
say it any way you want to say it.
it's the same thing like that. Just to see something nobody else has ever seen in the world. They don't even know if it's real or not. All right.
Right. Sure, but even that, like I'm saying, at the end of the day, even if you say it that way, what is Sanji doing unique to him and his dream that pushes that forward? That he's putting in for that. That's what I'm saying. Even if his dream is to see something that no one has ever done before, like I said, sure, he's as strong as he is, but even if he was the weakest member of the Straw Hat crew, at the end of the day, his dream is still being achieved only because somebody else did it for him. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't think you're giving enough credit though for what he's actually putting in.
I'm
Like
probably
he's
not.
supporting this
Honestly,
mother. Yeah.
I'm probably not because I'm a S tier Sanji hater, bro. So I'm probably not giving it the credit that it should be getting. But at the end of the day, that is facts.
After the
I'm
end of the
I'm
day,
gonna say that.
all right, he's a cook
Yeah.
and he's this fucking strong
Hmm.
on the crew.
Yeah, he
Sound like
is.
something.
Yeah, yeah,
It doesn't make any sense. I don't. His dream doesn't have to be something crazy because he's not even really focusing on being strong.
yeah. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I didn't say it had to be.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just saying, like, out of all the Straw Hats, if he wasn't as strong as he was, or is as good a cook as he like, I'm just all I'm
but
saying is
why,
that
you can't
no
take
no
that
no no
from
I'm
him
not
though.
gonna take it from him. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I had to stop myself. All I'm saying is that out of all of the Straw Hats, except maybe Jinbei, because I really don't know what this nigga's dream is, or Brooke, like because Brooke doesn't really have a dream. It's more just like out of all the Straws that have a dream,
but but
he
still, you're
he's the only one. He's the only one where
you can't say out of all the straw hats that they just take some out. Though.
well, I mean, what are you gonna say though? Because Brooke's dream is like, yeah,
I'm pretty sure
get on a
to
boat.
see a
You know what I
fucking whale.
mean?
Yeah,
Get on a boat and go to see where
Jinbei's
the
dream. I'm pretty sure it's to. I could be making this up,
yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's just indiscrimination between fishermen and humans and stuff. I think that's what it is.
Okay, that would make sense.
The
That would
same
make
thing
sense.
as the Queen, the Fisherman Island.
Yeah. But even then, not even taking out any of the Straw Hats,
Yeah.
including Brooke, because Brooke himself can just be like, "I'm a dip" and go to Laboon. He can do that himself. Out of all the Straw Hats, Sanji is the only one who can't do it. Who will not do it because he can't because Luffy has to. And I'm not saying that him depending on Luffy to achieve his dream is
Mhm.
bad because all the Straw Hats do it. All the Straw Hats depend on Luffy to get them forward to so that they can do their dreams, but like they have to do them at the end of the day. Luffy's not drawing the map of the world. Luffy's not curing all the diseases. Luffy's not being the
So
strongest swordsman. Luffy's not deciphering poneglyphs to find the void century. Luffy is breaking down the red wall and making the all blue.
so you don't think Sanji? none of them could do it right. None of them could go
We
off on their
still
own
we
and
still
do.
got to do the chapter review, my guy.
Oh yeah.
But
Anyway,
but go ahead, go ahead.
none of them could go off on their own and do what they want to do, except probably Zoro, become the strongest swordsman.
Yeah.
So if Sanji went off on his own and said, "I'm going to go find the All Blue," it's not the same as Nami saying, "I'm going to go off on my own and I'm going to map the world. I'm going to go off on my own, become the best doctor. I'm going to go off on my own and read all the poneglyphs." It's not the same.
No, it's not the same
How?
because they can do those things.
They can't.
Okay,
They
no.
can't.
Here's it. Nami can draw a map because that's what she does. She's a cartographer.
Mhm,
She's a navigator. Robin can read poneglyphs, right?
mhm,
She can decipher the history of the world.
mhm,
Chopper is a doctor with medical training that can
mhm.
increase his training. We've seen them. That's what I'm saying. That was their time skip. That was their training, was getting better at the things that they can do. Sanji, no matter how strong he is not breaking down the red line, is not creating the all blue. At the end of the day, if Sanji went off on his own, he's dying without ever achieving his dream. Ever. Even if the world wasn't full of the strongest people ever, bro. You know what I mean? He's
Mhm.
dying without achieving his dream because he's not doing it.
I could 100% say the
That's
same
what I'm
thing about the
saying.
other ones because think about who
Yes,
had the
Nami's dying
poneglyphs, right?
because she's weak, but that's what I'm saying. No, you're you're not even look, it's the way I said it before, right? Luffy. Luffy's not drawing a map of the world. Why not? Because he doesn't know anything about navigating or maps. He's not drawing a map of the world.
Okay, let me say this.
Luffy's not finding out the secrets of voice entry because he's not reading poneglyphs. Chopper. All I'm
Mhm.
saying is that Sanji has nothing to put in the drop of the bucket for his dream. He has nothing to contribute for his own dream. Luffy is carrying the entirety of Sanji's dream because Sanji has nothing to put into that. Everybody else does.
I'm gonna put this in simple terms to help myself understand,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure this is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So if his dream was to cook the best food from the All Blue, then his dream would have more relevance. But since it's just to see the All Blue, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It,
Even then, yeah. So like, even then, like, if his dream was like to cook whatever from the all blue, I still think
if
that's a pretty
like if his
trash
dream
dream.
was
But it makes more sense to me than just like
yeah,
I want to see the all blue.
so
Because at
so
least
his
at the
dream
end of the day, he's the one that's cooking an all
yeah okay.
blue and a grand all blue feast,
So
cuisine. You know what I
if
mean?
his dream was to be based off of his cooking skill rather than just seeing something,
Yeah, yeah. I'll give it to him because that's his
you don't give a
skill.
fuck about that.
That's his
Fuck.
skill. I don't give a fuck about him seeing it, bro. I don't give a fuck about him being like, "Oh, I did it, Zeph. I'm seeing the all blue." I don't give a fuck. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I don't care about him cooking it up either. If that was his dream, I wouldn't care either, dude. But that would be better than him because at least he's contributing something
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
to his own dream. My man can't even contribute anything to his own dream. And I
Well,
know what some people are
I
saying.
wouldn't even say
I know what some people say he wouldn't have gotten where he is without Luffy. Like, he's supporting Luffy, and Luffy's going to be the one to do it. So he is contributing something because he's supporting Luffy. At the end of the day, bro, I don't care. Look, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this to give you, Matthew, and all the other Sanji fans out there. I'm gonna say this right now to give y'all to some credit, some credence, some whatever, right? Something to hold on to. At the end of the day, there's nothing that you can say to get me to not hate on Sanji. I'm hating on Sanji right now because I'm a hater, bro. That's it. That's it. So you don't have to take what I say as like, end all be all. I'm a hater.
mm,
I'm not gonna say I'm not. I'm a hater, bro. I'm hating. I'm hating right now. At the end of the day, I'm just hating right now. That's it. That's it.
I mean, you did say that at the beginning.
Yeah, I just
Beginning
said at the
before we
beginning.
started talking.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did say you were Sanji.
I'm
I
an
do
S
understand
tier.
what you're saying though.
I'm an S tier. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you wanna end the video there?
Yeah, it got a little crazy. It got kind of heated.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
it got kind of heated. We went on some rants about
You hating on all the fucking
some
shows I
things.
like, bro. You know,
I'm sorry.
it
Look,
is what it
bro.
is.
No, look. At the end of the day, I may not like something that y'all like, but you like what you like, bro. As long as you
Yeah,
like
and
what you
the other
like,
thing is these are opinion based,
all opinions, bro.
and when it comes to facts, is is what we're good at, right?
Right?
Sometimes when it comes to facts,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
I'm not
you know,
certified. I don't have any authority. Right? These are just my opinions. And at the end of the day, as long as you like what you like, we cool, bro.
yeah,
You know, rock what you rock with. I don't care. As long as you let me rock what I rock with, we cool, man. We cool. But yeah, this has been our introduction, the top 10 anime list plus some debates. It got a little crazy. Um, but yeah, if you're rocking with this, definitely check out some of our other videos. We're gonna try to do a variety of videos. We're gonna have some chapter reviews for One Piece as they drop or as they try to drop. We're gonna try to get those reviews out there. We're also gonna do some, maybe like some rankings, some more rankings like this one. We might make some tier lists in the future. We might just have a general discussion about stuff. You know, maybe not any ranking or anything like that in particular, but just generally talking about some anime or manga. I know there's some stuff that Matthew hasn't seen that I need him to watch or read, get his opinion on. And I know there's some stuff that he wants
yeah.
me to watch or read, get my opinion on. So just stuff like that. Um, definitely drop in the comments some stuff you may want to see. Definitely drop in the comments. I know we were wilding, so you can wild back in the comments. um,
Bring all
but
the smoke if you want.
yeah, bring all the smoke, bro. We're
We
not
don't care.
scared. We're not scared,
Everybody
bro.
has an opinion, man. I will fucking argue. I don't care.
On me, I'll argue all day. And sometimes your argument may be better than mine, but I'm gonna keep
Yeah, so
arguing.
and I will change my mind. It's not like I'm stuck in
Yeah, that's
my own
facts.
thoughts.
That's facts. I know I won't
I'm
change
not
my
gonna lie.
mind about Sanji because I'm a hater, but I'll change
Yeah,
my mind on some other stuff.
yeah.
But all right, so that's that.
Like
Thanks
being
for
kid
watching.
being trash, I will never change my mind.
All right, bro.
I had to throw that
I
in there,
know
bro.
you're saying that.
After all the signs you slander, bro, I had to give you one lick. I
I know you
had to
say
give
that
you
just
one
to
lick,
hate.
bro.
I know you say that just to hate. Look, I'm a kid stand, bro. And I know that's going to heat some people up that I'm trashing
bro,
on Sanji, and I'm a kid
bro,
stand.
bro.
I got kid over Sanji, bro.
In a in a fight, yeah, I'd say the same.
I'm not talking about fight.
Honestly,
I'm just talking about in general. I like him better.
oh, okay.
Just like him better.
It is what it is.
It is what it
It is
is.
what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's that for this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave some comments if you rock it with us. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Deuces.